Oh, podcast.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Spooky Halloween. Very original, I have to say. But nevertheless, we're going to be having ourselves some fun with some just Halloween general theme stuff. And happy to have you here. Hope you guys have been having a good week and getting you ready for your Halloween. Unless you live in Haddington, Illinois, then you shouldn't be doing Halloween at all. I think that's pretty much a given. But nevertheless, did no one got my Halloween reference? Nobody? Michael Myers? No. Okay.
Oh, he's a funny guy.
Yeah. Well,
That Michael Myers.
Not in like California.
Wayne's World.
Yeah. But nevertheless, welcome everybody, and we are
Groovy,
doing ourselves
baby.
Halloween stuff. Absolutely. And let's start off by seeing if we can speak to Eric. We've been trying to talk to Eric from the other side. Eric.
Yeah, what?
Oh, hi. Oh, you bastard! You did that on purpose. All right. I get it.
No, I was. I'm sorry. I stepped away to fill my coffee back up and smoke a cigarette. What did you want to tell me?
Oh, we had to break up the Ouija board.
Yeah. But no, just hi.
Well, hello.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys have known this, but YouTube has decided to change a lot of things. Yeah, they're being dicks again. Oh, well.
Did they stop?
Well, they can't be that bad because I let Doug Tenable back on again.
Did they?
Oh,
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
really?
What did Doug do?
Yes, I don't know, man.
Oh,
but
he got
he's
banned
back
a long
on.
time ago.
Oh goodness. Yeah, they go through their phases of doing new stuff. They're doing a purge right now, but that has nothing to do with us. We are here to do Halloween stuff, and I guess the question I get into before we, of course, I just liked and shared. Hopefully, you guys do the same. But the question I would be having for you is, do you have any Halloween plans? Anybody?
I'm going to the chiropractor. Does
Oh.
that count?
Yeah.
Except for watching Halloween movies. I plan on watching some scary movies on Halloween night.
What days?
I'm
are
sacrificing animals to the Dark Lord.
Oh, that's
Is
that's
that-
as you do. Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
I have van practice if it counts.
Wow.
You know,
So you're all boring people, is what you're telling me. Okay, fine.
I did just
Well,
introduce a
you
video
age
on my
stuff.
channel about 3 good movies to watch on Halloween.
Oh, you did.
Oh,
what,
yeah?
what are those
Yes.
suggestions?
Well, you're gonna have to go watch the
You
video.
Incredibly
God damn
old.
it.
Dude.
Yeah,
Here's the one
I-
not so
I'll
old.
give away spoilers.
I'm just telling him what they were. I look. I
Well,
don't-
here's the
I-
question. Has
They were
anyone
silent
Iron Man's
movies.
great.
Oh, they
Middle
were.
one's fantastic.
Has anyone watched Terrifier 2 yet, other than me?
Yes,
Not
yes,
yet.
I've
No.
seen it. Cause
What?
I was contemplating drawing him tonight. I don't know, maybe not.
Art the
Should-
Clown. Yeah.
From as far as I could tell, it's only in theaters at the moment, and I'm not going to go out to theater to see it. I'm gonna wait for it to
Just
be on
download
streaming.
it.
I guess.
It's definitely not just
Um,
out in theaters because I've seen it and I didn't go to the theater.
I've seen it. Yeah. I've
Where?
seen it.
'Cause I was looking for it on streaming everywhere, and it's
yeah.
nowhere.
I have my sources.
not legally.
Oh, you have a magical movie tree. That you're talking about the magical movie tree that you
That's
pluck.
true.
in.
It's all Black
That's
Adam.
true.
The acting in that's pretty scary.
It's a
Dude,
proper.
that
I mean, have you seen the
movie-
first one?
Black Adam?
Crazy, seen the first
Kind
one?
of sucks balls, dude.
No, Black
He
Adam's
goes
there.
up
I
to the
don't
top
care
of his
about that
mountain and prays to the fertility gods, and boom,
That's
he's
right.
got movies.
Yeah, it's true. The boobies instantly. Nice place you have here. Grant Crosby says, thank you. Well, thank you, Grant. Very nice to have. We got Lady in here as well. Joshua, nice. Definitely hit that like, share button, guys. But we'll go ahead and get these guys started in a moment. But before we do, the big question is this. Which reboot of Halloween do you prefer? The original? The whatever well, I guess that's all part of the
The
original Rob Zombie, whatever that dumb H2 whatever was, and then this new shit.
That was funny though.
It was funny. but
The
it wasn't
original.
Halloween.
I love the original.
Original.
Really?
Original.
All six of them. Well, cut out 3.
No,
so
no,
all
no,
5
no,
of
no,
them.
no. You didn't say that. You didn't
The
Well,
say
first
that.
two.
but that's the first.
probably
They're all
original.
connected. They are connected.
Halloween
Okay,
3
kinda.
and only Halloween 3.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Halloween
Oh,
3
yeah, I
is
saw
good.
that one.
I
That
love
was
Halloween
good.
3. Yeah. Well, I'm going to say something
I mean, I
controversial.
hate the Rob Zombie one, to be
Well,
honest with you.
no,
I think it's
I
quite a good
actually
film,
prefer
so.
the Rob Zombie.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Really?
quite. Of all the reboots of horror movies, the Halloween did the best. Friday the 13th was awful. Freddy, Jesus Christ, why did he even fucking make that movie?
Yeah,
That
Um,
was pretty bad,
that was
actually.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah.
First one wasn't bad, but then they started doing the comedy horror stuff, and it just.
Oh, we're talking about the
yeah.
remake for Freddy.
Oh, the remake. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Don't
no, the
bother.
originals, every single original Freddy movie is amazing.
Yeah, they're awesome. I love the
Robert
Nightmare on Elm
Englund's a
Street series.
freaking legend. He's my hero. Well, that's why I started
Dream
hating him.
Part 4 are my favorite ones. So
I
imagine
saw it when I was.
Oh yeah,
Man, I first saw it when I was 8 years old. Now, Elm Street, freaking great.
and now you're you.
I am. Yes,
Yes, sure. No, Freddie, of course, Robert Englund is the man. That is true.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But,
horror icon.
but as far as the Halloween thing goes, I really think Rob Zombie focused on what needed to be focused on.
It
And
was
that
good.
was
They were
Michael
good.
Myers,
Yeah, I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree.
I thought.
Well, I do love the original the first ever Halloween.
Yeah,
movie.
no,
It's freaking
I-
amazing.
That's awesome.
I think that's number 2 for me.
Well, the second Halloween had a bunch of stuff cut out of it that linked Michael Myers to Sam Hain, because that's
Yeah.
kind of where he was going.
The Thorn thing, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And they cut it out for the theatrical release, but if you watch the TV version, they put it back in.
They did, and they continued that
We-
and completed that in 6. So
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
yeah, they did. And the worst Halloween movie is 5, without question.
I don't know. It doesn't get as crazy as Friday the 13th. They get a
Paul
bit
Rudd.
nuts. At least he didn't end up in space.
That is true. That is true. And it's interesting. No one here is mentioning the new reboot. The Lifetime version of dealing with psychological trauma version. That one.
Yeah,
It's like, my God, dude. The second
I
one
haven't
was
actually-
almost the Halloween movie, but I mean, I just watched the new one, Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
And it's a solid movie if you're gonna go watch like a Lifetime drama. Seriously, it's solid.
Is it solid because of all the
It's a
activity in
decent
it?
movie. It's just not Halloween.
It's
is
just
what
not
he's
Halloween
saying.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
I haven't seen any of the
did
new
get it.
ones.
I haven't watched it yet.
so
Yeah,
it's
I haven't
kind of
seen
like
any
a
of the
Kiss
ones.
farewell tour.
No, it's it's much more like one of those Nashville Christmas dramas.
Oh God!
Yeah, I know.
How far the mighty have fallen.
I know. But I mean, the
No,
whole thing.
usually when you hear something, ends, that it will end, but damn well it'll never end.
Why?
So it's like it's.
You know what I'd like to see them do, Jeff? I'd like them go back and do what they originally were going to do, which they did with 3, and just put out a new horror movie every year for Halloween.
I agree. That
that
was
would
a
be
great
good.
I
concept.
mean, shit, they own the
Someone
name.
should go back and do
My
that.
God, dude.
Hmm.
Anyway, that was perfect. We're exactly 10 minutes, Eric. See, I did a good job, Eric.
That's how it works.
Nailed the post.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank
know
you.
what to paint.
We have a Thunderzar. Is that Thunder?
That's me. No, that's me.
That's him. Look, it's his picture.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same icon
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything.
I have eyes. I have to get really close though. But Thunderzar, how dare you, sir?
Why?
Well, you don't get to be a czar and thunder.
Oh, well, I am. Those are 2 of my D&D
pick one.
characters.
Well,
So,
fine,
say
so I
you can
make
pick
so I
one
mash
or
them
the
together.
fine. But anyway, we're going to get it started here. Jeff, please
Thunderzar, that's cool.
kazoo them in, Jeff.
Remind.
Who are we-
Okay,
who are we winning?
in 5,
Mhm.
4,
Mhm.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was better. I like that. That was better. And then we have a little bit of Count Von Count in there too. That's nice. Has he been made a homosexual yet? Anyone know?
Give it time.
Give it
He'll probably go gender
something. Yeah.
non-binary.
I'm sure he
something.
will. Yeah.
Gender non-conforming.
Three genders.
Oh, I love the count.
Four. Four genders.
He was certainly the best.
76
Um,
genders.
And because I watched this, I don't know about you guys, but I saw Sesame Street every day just before going to the bus stop. First, I watched Captain
Yeah, as did I.
Kangaroo, and then Sesame Street.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
really remember it. I remember the
This is like
movie,
yesterday,
so-
right?
Yeah.
Cap Kangaroo was badass, man. I wish we had
was
something
awesome.
like Captain. Yeah.
Did he have like a spaceship or something, or was he like a ship captain, or did he have kangaroos?
He was captain of Kangaroo, but no, there really wasn't any kangaroos. There was a
No.
bunny though.
Oh,
Green-
It was. They were Mr. Green Jeans.
Aw.
And Bill Cosby.
Yeah, Bill
I don't
Cosby.
even know. I guess
That
this
is-
was the American thing.
There was old grandfather Clock, and he had a thing with ping pongs. We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Simon, of course. Yeah.
Of course.
It was great. I actually liked it much better than the Sesame Street. But the best one was the I can't remember the name of it. Eric.
Better
Rosa.
say Mr. Rogers.
Yeah,
well,
what?
Mr. Rogers was awesome, but that's like
Okay.
iconic, epic level. That's a different thing. I'm talking about the dun 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 dun.
Oh, Banana
dun, dun,
Splits.
dun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It just makes me think of Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
You're thinking
Yeah, Banana Splits. Yeah, I used to love that
That's a-
show. That was in the afternoon.
Four banana splits.
All right. Let me
That's
come
a
over here and
lot.
click.
Splits.
I'm sorry. What was that, Amy?
That's a lot of banana splits. If you've had 4 banana splits, you're very, 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 very full, and probably have had too much sugar.
That's true. That is probably true. But I haven't had a banana split in Jesus, 40 years.
Haven't had a
Oh my
banana.
Is that
goodness.
ice cream over there?
I could make
Been
one.
87 years.
I think I did try to make one for my wife, and she looked at me sideways. Why would you put banana in ice cream? And it was a fair question.
I agree. What the fuck are you doing?
oh, it's awesome.
I hate stuff like
It
that.
is awesome,
I hate
but-
stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like what's it when you put like ice cream in lemonade or whatever it's called. That's
Right.
horrible.
Ooh,
Why do people
that sounds
do
pretty
that?
good.
Lemonade?
Sounds gross.
Is that an England thing? I don't know.
What?
But I think
Lemonade
it's
is-
disgusting.
Turtle?
It's like
Yeah,
sour.
lemonade. I know what lemonade is. So it's what's it called? It's like an ice cream. I don't know what it's called. The ice cream floater thing. I
Ice
don't
cream
know.
float. Usually we make it with root beer. That's the proper, godly way.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
damn
lemonade
idiot.
sounds good, though.
It's a similar idea. Yeah. Or they do it with soda and stuff. It's whatever.
I'm
It's
into
either
lemonade.
way. It's
I'd
like,
be fine with that.
Amaran, I think you need to
Well-
take care of Andrew in the Australian way, please.
Okay.
in the Australian way, what's that? Take him out back and shoot him.
Oh,
I
put me in a concentration camp for COVID, I guess.
Oh,
He gets the boot.
banana
Boot.
cereal is good. That's the name. But
Boot.
that's not good. I watched an Australian film last night. Well, I half watched it. It was boring as shit. It's called A Stranger. It had a really
What
good
has
actor.
happened?
Have I seen that? That sounds very
Oh
familiar.
god,
Maybe I've
it's
seen that,
god
I'm not sure.
awful boring, dude. It's so boring. And I kept waiting. I was like, there's got to be a twist to this. It's based on a true crime story, and I was like, got to be some kind of twist. No twist. Just
No.
simple. What happened? Boring as shit. Do better, Australia.
You got to watch
Tell
Bluey.
me
That's
about
what
it.
you need to watch.
Oh, Bluey's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some
my
good
guess-
animation right there.
Australian
What is-
stuff.
We need to know.
Yeah.
For those of us who don't know, what is Bluey?
It's an animated children's like young early education children's TV show, but it's like phenomenally animated and the storytelling is
From Australia.
pretty stellar. Yeah, it's awesome actually.
We
Was
Watched
Really?
it earlier.
we have a
And this is coming from an
anime.
anime. Like I'm an animator, so I dabble in everything. So
And what
But-
they're supposed to be writing.
You know,
That'd
I
be
did
so
see a
nice.
horror movie from Australia not too long ago, Rosa. I can't remember the name of it, but it had this like outback, Awker guy, and he was a pretty good bad guy though. He was like he kidnapped these kids and he murdered them.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
that a
I've
horror
seen
movie?
that.
Great horror movie.
I've actually seen that movie. Forget
is
what
it
it's
violent?
called.
I don't know if I like it if it's violent. Come on now.
It's very violent. But
Dingo
no,
ate my baby.
I don't know. I can't remember the name of the movie or his name, but that dude could easily sit up there with Jason and Freddy and them. He was really good.
No, I gotta go look it up.
Broadhead Rex.
No,
Yeah.
no, I like that one too.
Oh, you
That's
got it.
different.
There it is. That one.
That involves orgasms.
I
Sorry.
think that's the bait for Pit.
No, it was like Wolf Creek or. Is that what
Oh,
it's
Cry
called?
Wolf.
Creek sounds familiar.
I
but-
mean, there is a horror movie
That's
called
what it
Wolf
is.
Creek.
It's Wolf Creek.
Yeah, Wolf Creek.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and that main guy, he was a great bad guy, dude. He was really, really creepy.
I didn't
I
know
have
he
a
was
bunch of
Australian.
There's a guy. There's like a neighbor not too far away from where I live, and he's got the same truck, and he's got on his windshield Wolf Creek Taxi Service.
Does he got the mutton chops too?
I haven't seen who drives it. I've just seen the vehicle like
That's
parked
funny.
in the street.
That's not a
Yeah.
bad
That's
horror
pretty funny.
movie, dude. It's pretty straight up.
Yeah, it's got quite a following. Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
It's-
Okay, this is probably something y'all have never heard of, but Night of the Hunter to me is frightening.
That sounds super familiar. Night of the Hunt.
Yeah, that's oh god, who
Love
was
paint tattooed on his knuckles, and he's out to kill children and old ladies, not old ladies, but murdering widows. And it's actually based on a true story. So if you want about like a true crime story, look it up, Night of the Hunter with Robert Mitchum, and it's
Yeah.
the
Robert
way it-
Mitchum? That was the name I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
that style and just the so much of horror is to me is lost on it when it's just gore. I just don't see it. Maybe it's because I've been an EMT and I see horrible things. But when a horror to me is that slow reveal of the actual character and somebody trying to find somebody or trying to hunt somebody in the house, always has been very frightening to me. I guess it's because I'm afraid of something like that happening. So, somebody coming through my, or maybe like a gun, because we have those in Texas. And I found him to be really actually a great true crime story that was well executed and was really frightening to me. So that to me is my horror flick, probably.
Yeah, no, that's from classic era of cinema as well. That's
Yeah.
what 50s, I think. Robert Mitchum.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Let me look it up.
No, they make good things back then. That's true. And
Tell me about it.
we're scrolling through
Thanks.
the art here, seeing what people are doing. And ooh, honey is doing something. What are you doing? Hi, honey.
Hi, Joseph. Hi, everyone. So I'm quiet, but I always have to think real hard on these. This is a background. I guess I'm kind of getting inspired by real life tonight.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Just like my,
It is the end of the world.
Okay. There you go. Well, what is your inspiration, honey? What is it you're working on? Because I can see what your sister is doing quite clearly. She's cheating, as she does. But what is your inspiration here?
It's basically my favorite thing about Halloween. I don't know I don't know if it needs to be a surprise, but I'm going. Well, it doesn't need to be a surprise. I'll see what I do, and we see if I can actually pull it off. That's the tradition.
Okay.
My sister and I, every year for years, we give away Swiss cake rolls and gold bracelets.
Oh my god!
To the trick or treaters who visit our house.
God, you guys just cheat all the time.
Oh yes, that's our motto.
Yes.
Cheat all the time.
Cheat all the time, man.
If you're not cheating, you're doing it wrong.
Taking on the real life or true crime type of thing. Did you guys know that the opening to Jeepers Creepers is actually based on a true story?
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, the whole thing with the demon isn't obviously, but the opening thing where they're getting chased, they see the body getting thrown in, it all was a real thing that actually happened. True crime.
Where at? I mean,
somewhere
I'm
where
sure it
there's
happened.
a shitload of corn.
Illinois.
Iowa.
Is that why they call you Huskers?
Iowa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stay away from Iowa.
Yeah, don't go to Iowa. Yeah, don't go
About
to Illinois, Ohio. Just stay away from the center of America in general.
Yeah, Oklahoma. I used to have to travel a lot, and I landed in Oklahoma and I had to drive like about 2 hours to my hotel. And Oklahoma gets a little creepy in the dead of night, and you're the only one on the road.
Well, you can't see the damn horizon.
I know.
It's just corn.
Well, it wasn't corn; it was just open field. But I mean, it's like nothing.
Yeah, it's
there.
creepy. It drives you crazy. That's the problem in the middle of the country. I knew we'd figure it out eventually.
And their beer sucks too.
It does. True. The
They
only
need
good beer is
some
from Boston
Sam Adams.
anyway.
Yeah, Sam Adams.
Yeah.
Oh no, not this again.
Sucks.
It is good.
Did you try the new Oktoberfest there?
Yeah, I tried it. Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Yeah, it's a great beer.
You do realize that is 100% not New England, right? Your voice there. Yeah.
Well,
that's more-
you know,
Could
I
have fooled
tried.
me.
But no, I just seriously, when you mentioned that, my wife went out and
Booster
bought
could
me
do a
like
better job.
two massive cases of Sam Adams Oktoberfest
Sweet.
because I like it. So I've got like
Lucky man.
48 bottles sitting downstairs in my basement.
There you go.
Oh,
man.
you
Sam
wanna
Adams will do.
send some my way?
Well, the best thing I've ever had, though, as far as beer or ales, I think it's probably in the ale category. I don't even remember what it's called. God damn it, I have my brain's
Guinness.
not working. No,
Lager?
maybe Rabbit can help me.
Baltica?
Rabbit, there was a detective
Yeah.
show in Britain from before you were born. It was quite popular. And the detective in it, kind of like, in the vein of Sherlock Holmes or Monk or, well, you know what I mean. And he drank a very specific type of ale. And he drank it all the time. He wasn't portrayed as a drunk, but he did drink a lot. But when I was younger, I was able to actually try that because at that time I remember the name. And it was freaking awesome. It was really good. What is it, Rabbit? Can you refresh my memory?
I haven't got a freaking clue.
Well,
It could
kind
be
of list
anything.
off the type of ales you have, beers and ales.
Well, what kind of ale was it? Was it a bitter? Was it a
I'll
dark
remember
ale?
you
A
saying
pale
it,
ale?
dude.
I mean, what kind of?
It's a sour.
I mean,
And,
original,
okay,
like
it
old school,
is
like
dark.
things you get, like things like John Smith's and stuff like
It's a
that.
stout.
Or,
It was very much a
stout,
stout.
like
It was
Guinness,
very
or
dark.
like what, like Nuki Brown.
Probably a porter too.
Okay,
Maybe
Brown
it
is really
wasn't
good.
bitter at all. Matter of fact, I'd say it was almost a touch sweet. Not really. A little
ESB?
bit. It wasn't bitter though.
Irish red.
No. It was killer.
I
Man.
don't know.
It was really. I have to go
Was
do
black though,
research.
like coffee.
No, it wasn't. It was tap temperature. I gotta now I have to go research it. But I
mean
did have that
the
like
color.
30 years ago. Oh, it was dark brown.
It could be Nuki
30
Brown,
years
but I
ago.
think that's a bit too dark for what you're on about.
Thinking
It
that's
was
ESB.
super scrum
Was it in a
deadly.
bottle or was it? It was in a tap though. So
No,
yeah,
I
it
got
wouldn't
it
be
at
Nuki
a
Brown.
pub. It was one of the times I was playing over in Britain.
How long ago do you
Yeah.
think this was?
30 plus years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back
It
in
might have been an
92.
alien abduction case.
A nutty.
No.
Dude, the amount of
English are known
different
for the pounds
English-
too, man.
There's a lot of different freaking English beers you can
That's true.
choose from.
That's true. Dude, I hear
Newcastle type.
I hear they're shutting all your pubs down because there's no power and they can't afford it, so they're all locking their doors. I mean, like all of them.
Mm,
What?
Yeah, no,
Really?
seriously. Yeah, that's been on the news for the past 3 weeks, dude. I'm like,
That's not
damn.
happened.
It's ironic because their bars have been
which
open for like over
which
300
pub?
years
I
or
know.
more.
Well, it's really well, it's a little different than it is for us. For the British, the pub is part of the social life of the culture, dude. It's a pretty big
Sure.
deal.
The original
It is,
Facebook.
but at the same time, I've not seen anyone any bars I know closing. They're just as busy as ever.
Well, they're all
Maybe
saying they won't
later
be
down
able
the
to
line.
come into the winter.
They're
they
all
won't be able to
saying
go for it.
news. Like not saying that it's actually going to happen. That's the thing, right?
Fair enough. Yeah,
You never
fair enough.
actually know what's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like this or not. I'll just carry on doing this.
Oh
I
yeah,
did
it's
have a
another line
pang
from
of sympathy for you.
BBC.
Oh,
No,
well, I
it
mean, it would
wasn't.
suck because that's a lot of the music venues are in bars and stuff, but nothing's closing so far.
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
Well, you guys,
Let's
your
Things
Free-
closed down in
Yeah,
COVID,
man.
but they reopened again. So
Blame
your fuel
blame
costs are
BBC.
up 400%. So it's kind of
our
an
fuel
issue.
costs have gone way back down,
Oh, that's
way
good.
back down, almost back to normal.
Oh wow, that's
They've-
good. How
they've
did they
not-
manage that?
I couldn't tell you, but that's what they are.
I know your new
My
prime
brother
minister,
mentioned
the
it.
first thing he did was say no more fracking, even though your last prime minister, she was only there a week, she said yeah, more fracking.
Dude, I can't wait till they all fuck off from the Conservative Party in a minute. Jesus fucking Christ. The fact that we're having a general election is insane.
Yeah, but what's your choice? Labor? Fuck off with
Yeah,
Labor.
dude, Labour, well, I mean, anyone would be better than Conservatives right now, but they'd all be bad choices. But, you know, we could go on about that all night. That's not bother, because politics
no,
are
who gives
me
a
up.
shit? Yeah, fuck them all. I agree. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
We would be way better off if we just took all the politicians, bankers, and lawyers out into the street and shot them. Hi,
Yes,
you two.
I 100% agree.
Oh yeah.
Why won't you paint?
Am I not allowed to say that, Eric?
They might let you say it about the lawyers. They might let you buy on that one.
Yeah, the lawyers will probably.
Well, the bankers need to be first. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Bankers
they're not as bad as the lawyers. Come on.
No, the bankers are the worst. They're just better at hiding it. Yep. Let's see if I got any floaters today. I do have a floater, and his name is Sheldon. Hi, Sheldon.
I'm a floater.
You are.
Hello,
sir.
Chester.
Ooh. What is this? Is this a Wolfman in mid? What are we doing, Sheldon?
I was going sharp teeth and sharp claws and see what happens.
Fair. So maybe it'll evolve into a Sabretooth. That is a great Halloween character, by the way. I really wish Marvel would go and lean into their dark horror side, man. I really wish they'd bring that back.
Yeah, that's some good comics.
They did.
They all come from Transylvania, Chester.
I like, what was that TV series?
They did it today.
Hellstrom. Did you watch that? That was quite good. That was a Marvel thing, right?
Hellstrom?
Hellstrom.
I don't know. It was a Korean show. My wife watched it.
Hellstrom was definitely not a Korean show. It
Oh
was
no,
an
I'm
American
sorry.
show.
I was Hellstorm. Sorry. No,
you
Hellstrom,
watched it and you
did,
liked it,
and I did watch it and I did like it. Yes, you will like
the
it.
wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yes, that's right. That's right. There was a Korean one called Hellstorm. I think my wife watched.
I know which one you're on about. Yeah, I've seen that, but that's not what I was on about. Hellstrom was a Marvel.
Yeah, no. I watched the show. Eric watched the show. It's pretty solid. I think you'll like it. Yeah. But it's a shame because Korea is definitely coming up. They're trying. They're really trying to push their cinema, which is good for them.
They've had some good stuff for years.
Yeah, but I can't stand to listen to Korean voice, man. I can't.
Yeah, we know.
I love that series with the high school and the zombies.
Yeah, my wife watched that too. Yeah,
but I thought you were going to say High School of the Dead for a minute.
No, we're all dead.
Yeah, all of it. Yeah, all of us are dead.
That's it.
Yeah, I left off on episode 8 and I just couldn't finish. I didn't know where it was going. Like it was like episode 8, and I was just like, I have no idea what's going to happen in this series.
It didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Oh man,
you
like because
you want to know a good zombie series, and it's on Netflix. It was Kingdom or The Kingdom. And
Kingdom. That was really good.
That is a very good zombie series, and they do something very unique with the zombies.
It's another thing my wife watched. Yes.
Yeah, so that if you're looking for a good zombie series that it actually does something, that's where you want to. That's what you want to watch.
You know, the funny thing is, actually, I don't watch much TV, but it's always on around me. So I'm working on something, and my wife is next to me with it because I have the TV next to me, and she's watching something. So
what was that Korean zombie train movie? Train to Busan?
Train to Busan.
That's a great
and
one.
they had
that movie's amazing.
Yeah, they had a follow-up, and they had a cartoon as well.
Did they?
The acting is not good, but once you get past the the acting's fine. It's the subtitles that suck. The dubbing's horrible.
Yeah, no,
I watch it. Dude, I don't watch dubbed. I don't watch dubbed anything.
Yeah, same here.
Well, I need to deal with the chat for a second.
Sometimes I do.
First of all, hello everybody.
You deal with the chat.
But Grant Crosby has some questions. He's like, "What's a floater?"
Ask away, Grant.
Well, a floater is, from my point of view over here. You see, if you look here on the screen, let me demonstrate for you. You'll see that everyone has their little picture down below, and I can easily just click on it. However, these guys are all sharing their their Clip Studio or whatever app they're using. But you can also just share your camera. But when you share your camera, it doesn't show up on the bottom there, and I have to go find it like Sheldon here, and that's what I call a floater. So
See,
yeah.
I'm doing it because like I couldn't show I was like, I gotta set up a different way so I can do it, so I can actually show what I'm doing.
It doesn't matter. I'm doing my job.
Just
And he continues. He says, and Nature of the Beast is a pretty good movie. Okay, Lance Hendrickson, always nice, and Eric Roberts, the prettier Roberts. Sorry, both really. Which one is the serial killer? Well, it's got to be Lance.
No, it's got to be Eric Roberts.
Probably.
Yeah, I was going to say. Clearly.
Yeah, I've always thought that his sister was a little bit overrated. A little bit. No,
Just don't like women.
Yeah, I love women. I
I
love women.
You hate women.
No, what are you talking about? I have had a lifetime love
Ladies?
affair with the women's.
Ladies?
Don't get me involved.
Don't know. Kima
No comment means you're in
Kima's
trouble.
not part of the conversation.
All hung me out to dry.
Emma is always part of the conversation. She's like awesome, y'all.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, you get him. You get.
That's
get
right.
that
You
Eric
guys
Rosa.
you guys all
tell him.
surround her.
Mm-hmm.
Form a shield of protection.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. No, I just have
Circle the
particular
wagons.
taste, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a soft spot for redheads, though.
No.
Yay. Okay, fine.
Genders.
At last I win.
Sure. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, sure. But not midget redheads.
Oh no. Any redhead will do. I am
Really?
not. I'm not a sizist.
You're not
That-
a size.
I'm not a sizist. I figured I'd make my own words, seeing as everyone else
You,
is.
you made that one up.
I did.
I mean, that's kind of his job, right?
It is. It is my job.
Complain Twitter. I need to complain about that right now so we can make it a thing.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I did this girl when I was like, I don't know, 8, 9. It was after Tammy, so I was 19, maybe 20, maybe 20.
Tammy Wynette?
No.
Tammy's a stripper's name.
No, Tammy was the
Only
opposite. She was,
the eye.
she was a very good religious girl, actually. She was a good girl. But no, I married this. I didn't marry. Excuse me. I dated this girl called.
His wife standing behind her saying, "You did what?"
No, I just my brain. But she literally had the most Irish name you could possibly ever have for a woman. Her name was actually Isolde. Literally. Yeah. And she was one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Redheaded, porcelain white skin, not a spot on her, dude. Just stunningly beautiful, man. Crazy as a wild goose, but damn.
Poor thing.
Naturally.
Oh,
Yeah, she was stunning, dude.
And she honk.
Yeah, you don't want to be around when she honked. That's the problem.
You had a real honker?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that is. Is that some term from the 80s?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old
I mean,
people
just a
term.
big nose, or did she fart a lot?
No. She's just crazy goose. What Rosa? They don't use the crazy as a goose term in the Midwest.
Yeah, they do. They use it like you're crazy as a goose. Crazy as a bed bug. I've heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that too. God.
Good. So,
I guess we're just over the age where we know that, and Eric is just a youngin.
It's that 1 year difference between
It
us,
is.
Chester.
You never heard crazy as a goose? You never heard that?
I have heard it.
Yeah.
It just depends.
What's your animal of choice to reference insanity in Britain, Rabbit?
Reference what?
Wow.
Like if you're saying somebody's crazy, they're nuts.
Just say they're fucking crazy.
All right.
Right.
Fair. I'm sure you the homeland of slang, and you don't have one. I'm sure.
No, they
He's
probably
very
do, I
literal.
just think.
Yeah.
I know
So
Armand
I'm
has one.
trying to decide whether to carry on doing this picture or try and paint tricky instead. I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
Well,
You need talking to me. Who's making it hard?
speaking of Ireland, I'll get Chester off Rabbit's back.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of Ireland, there's a great movie that came out not too long ago, maybe within the last decade. Basically, it's an Irish vampire type of story. It's called From the Dark, I think. Really good movie. Low budget, but excellent movie.
Oh no, yeah. Ireland puts out. France is as crazy as they are. They put out some good films every now and then, right? When because most of the time it's all about nudity and sex and in weird places. France, but occasionally they'll actually make a real movie. Yeah, and
They've made some really good movies.
I have to get it in before we
Got
get
it.
away from the goose, Rosa. I would imagine in Canada the animal of preference would be beaver, but that would be a double entendre.
It'd be one of those
Well,
hawkers.
usually the beavers are busy. It's a busy beaver.
Yes, I know that's
They
true.
are.
They are busy.
Especially in
But come on,
Toronto, am I right?
that was a deep cut, and no one, even you literary types, aren't going to take that. That was pretty good. I was proud of that joke.
I wasn't going to touch
I
it.
gave you Toronto, where prostitution's legal.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
I mean, I don't know.
It's mostly Canada, isn't it? Or is it?
I didn't know that. I had no clue. I do know that I went to a bar in Toronto once, and they had it was weird. They had go-go. It was a go-go bar. Is that what they call those? Go-go bars.
Oh, I might
right?
be thinking of Montreal.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a go-go bar, and they had the dancers up on this like kind of like a balcony type of thing. Doing well, how they have the go-go bars and the girls are dancing. They're not strippers. You're not giving them money. They're just there to dance. But they're scantily clad. But this was back when the goths were doing their thing in the early '90s, and they literally had these. I guess they were latex, but they had like these latex people with latex arms coming out and kind of reaching around the dancers as they danced. It was creepy.
What?
Yeah, it was creepy. It was creepy.
Weird.
It was in Toronto. Yeah,
That would make a good
underground.
horror
It was an
movie.
underground bar.
That sounds like the old Funhouse.
Okay, I'm glad you know the name of it. That's creepy
What?
as extra. Thanks, Keenma.
Because that bar is that bar has changed so many. Like it changes styles like every year.
Oh, does it?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, it changes themes every year.
Yeah.
So okay.
Chemo, I thought Chemo was going to say she's one of the hands.
Yeah, totally,
that would have been
totally.
better. That would have been better. But it was pretty creepy, I have to say.
Yeah, this year it's a vampire bar.
Oh,
Nice.
is it?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Well, they were doing the 7 Deadly Sins week. I was only there for one day of it. What day was I there for? Oh, I can't remember. I was there for one of the 7 Deadly Sins. What was that, Amy?
Go-go dancing? Is that one of the?
Well, no. They
She's
had
got
go-go
jokes.
dancers, which even as old as I am was a rarity at that time. I think they've gone the way of the dodo. Do they still have go-go bars anymore?
Dodo dancer.
I am
It's
40
part of
years old, Chester.
More of a camp thing right now. If they do it, it's like a theme, not really a.
Probably
sort of-
online.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, no, go-go dancer. There's a lot of like a stripper. They just dance, but they're hired to dance, and they stand up usually in like a cage or on a dais or something like that, and they dance. I don't know, to get the energy going or something like that. That's what a
We
go-go.
used to have them at the rock club I used to go to.
Yeah. It's an old
Often,
thing.
in fact.
But,
They still have it in a bar where I go as well. They still have them could come home and dance and stuff.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. That still
not
happens
bad.
in rock bars and clubs.
unless they have latex arms reaching around them, and then it's pretty creepy.
Well, no, I've never seen anything like that. That's a
Tell me
little
about
odd,
it.
but I suppose it depends.
It
If it's
could be
Halloween,
part
it's
of
not
the
odd.
Sunday
If it's
Sense
normal
part.
day, it's a bit odd.
Yeah, other than that, it was just a dance club. I mean, it's just a club. It wasn't anything weird beyond that. Girls, have you ever been to a nightclub?
Singing. I was a singer. But,
You are not girl, Rosa.
I'm a woman. Excuse me.
Yes, you are.
Woman, hear me roar.
I know you've done stuff. I'm talking to the girls. Girls, you ever been in a nightclub?
think so. No, I went to comedy club once.
Oh, that does not count. That is not the same.
No.
You never been dancing. You guys don't like dancing.
I played Just Dance.
Oh, fair. That's fine. I've done that before with my daughter. Yeah. I used to love dancing when I was young, man. I go do it all the time. I love dancing.
That sounds awesome. I'm
It
glad you had
is.
a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. You guys aren't allowed to dance?
Well, I don't think it's anything I have a particular knack for. I feel like that would just take a lot more courage than I have to go, yeah, sure, I'm going to
move around in front of people.
Move around and try and keep a beat or something like that. There's no chance I'm going to fall down and completely ruin this. So, yeah. I'll just kind of sit and listen to the music and be happy with that.
Aw, dancing is fun.
It is fun.
I bet it is.
I love
It looks like
It's better
fun.
when
Whenever
you
you
do it.
see people dancing, they look like they're having the best time.
Because they are.
Well, you have to decide you're just go do it.
Well, the good thing
And-
about dancing is there's no requirements. You don't have to be part of this clique or that team or dating this person or even trying to get a person. Well, you can, but I mean, that's not the point. It's really just a free moment of life. It's cool.
Yeah. I'll try something like that sometime. Who knows?
No, Dad, you should. It's just fun. It's just
Ah.
pure fun. Grant Crosby says loons, and Dumbs the Name says maniac. Fair enough. Fair enough. Talking back to Canada, we'll give them. So they go
Oh,
with
yeah.
the bird as well. Loons.
Loony.
Loonies. They're money. Yeah.
They're all little.
Well quit.
Well, I've been kind of just going through showing the art. Maybe let me take a moment to be a little bit more specific here with it. So let me come over here to Andrew now. Andrew, at first, I thought he was doing the Sento Chihiro yokai. I think that was a yokai henge, I think, but I'm not sure. But anyway, he's not. He's doing something else. He's doing a Grim Reaper, I guess.
I'm just improvising. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm drawing spooky things. I like spooky things.
Well, dude, he's
Hell
got lots
yeah.
of teeth, and that's pretty spooky.
Yeah.
It is spooky.
Thanks.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I like to draw.
You do. And his
I
mouth
like
is
to play.
agape. It's very nice. Very
And
nice.
the like 400 pages of a comic.
Yeah, I know. He's prolific as hell, isn't he? And then, of course, we have Amy, and she's doing pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, and black cats. Is that Kiki's cat?
It kind of looks like
It
him,
kinda
doesn't
does,
it?
yeah, it does. I
I like
actually
that
had,
style, though.
well, I had my Halloween party at my school yesterday,
Yay.
and yay! But of course, it's the most exhausting thing to do. But you know, we had fun, and of course, we had a costume contest, and I had not one but two Kikis.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Very cute.
Oh.
Yes. One of them was one of the sisters that, of course, we let the siblings come along, you know, because it's a party. And one of them was the siblings, and I think she's like 2.5, 3, maybe.
Oh,
Uh,
no. How cute.
Yeah. And it was funny too, because a lot of times when I smile and wave at kids, they cry. First time they meet me. Yeah.
That makes sense. I can see that.
I'm terrifying, yeah. But
Frankenstein's son.
Yes, right. But I smiled at her and waved, and she smiled back.
Aw. Did it make you feel better?
It did.
What a little
That's
cutie.
good.
Very nice. But she was cute little Kiki, and then I had a I don't know, how old is she now? 9, 10, 10 maybe? Maybe she's 10. A 10-year-old Kiki that had the full kit though. She had the broom, she had the thing in her, you know, the bow in her hair, she had the little cat glued to her shoulder.
Cute.
It was cute as hell, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. And she was
Future
one of the
cosplayer.
finalists too. But you guys will never guess here in Japan the winning costume was. Can anybody guess it?
One Piece.
Totoro.
Ninja Turtles?
Super Japanese thing.
Gene Simmons.
No,
Demon
Godzilla.
Slayer.
Godzilla.
no. An actual shinobi.
What's
Wow.
Shinobi?
A
Oh.
A
ninja.
ninja?
Naruto.
No, like an old classic ninja. And it was a little boy too. How old is he? 6, I think. He's 6 or 7. Yeah, that was a really good ninja costume.
Me was a
But,
real ninja.
but we had a lot because what I do is I will choose some finalists myself, and then I'll let the rest of them vote. So
Ah.
and I gave.
We'll get
him-
thrown off the mountain.
Yes, well, you know, and the first prize was like a lantern, a Halloween lantern with lots of candy.
Oh,
Oh,
cute.
how fun!
I bet everyone had so much fun.
Oh no, I could do a good Halloween party. This year, usually
So
I will
fun.
do like lots of little games, like the spoon and the egg, you know, that kind of stuff, mummy
Oh.
wrap and stuff like that. This year we kept it a little more simpler because some of the parents are still concerned about the COVID. So the game time I just played Dixit. Have you guys ever played that?
What's
Never
that?
heard of it.
It's a
No.
French board game that's basically a bunch of cards with
French.
beautiful art on it. And each team or each person, I did it with teams, a little bit older kids with little babies, right? And
Nice.
they take their cards, they choose one, and they give a hint for it. And then they give the hint to the rest of the teams. And then everyone gives me a card. I
Let's
put it
guess
out.
who.
And no. Then they have to decide
Or
which card is the person who gave the hint, right? It's a great party game. If you guys see Dixit somewhere, just pick it up. It's an amazing game. But we had fun with that, and of course we
Cool.
had snacks. My wife made brownies and blondies.
Nice.
What's up, Blondie?
It's just a vanilla version of a brownie.
Yeah, it's really good. Actually,
They are
my
good.
mom.
They are pretty good.
It was the 70s
Huh.
rock group, but that doesn't matter now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my wife
Anymore.
makes them really well too. But it was funny. There was one boy. He's only 4, but he's like he reminds me of me a little bit because he's giant, like I was, and he's very aware. So he actually can sit in a class and do a class. But he ate she gave him each cups with a bunch of brownies and blondies and a cup of potato chips, and then of course the mothers are pouring out drinks and stuff. That boy devoured that cup of brownies and blondies in approximately 25 seconds, I'd say.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a
Good for
freaking
him.
Oh.
vacuum, yeah. And he had 2
And that is-
cups of
God.
potato chips too.
Japan has created a monster.
Yeah, it's fun. I
Worse
enjoy
than
doing it. Kids
Frankenstein.
like it. And I teach them all to trick or treat. I don't know. Well, now, that's a
I'm
good
just
question,
joking,
actually, for
but
you
yeah.
guys. When you were younger doing trick or treat, there was kind of a rule where I lived, and I carried it on here in my school. But where I lived, you'd go to the house, and they'd have like a bucket of candy stuff, or they
Yeah.
would give like a candy bar, like the girls do. Something bigger. But usually it's just a bucket of candy. And the rule was you could only use one hand, put the hand in, and you grab and pull out as much as you can.
Yeah.
That was the
We
rule,
have to
right?
take-
Okay.
Can't
All right.
do it.
Yeah. So I do that with the kids too. And it's a competition. You see who the person who wins every year, Rosa, is a girl.
Got like she's grabby.
Dude, it's amazing
Look.
how much she can get with one
Yes.
claw, dude. It's pretty impressive.
That's because that's how they evolved. They can't have pockets on their pants.
That's true. That's true.
Pocket was closed, so we have to make do.
That's
True.
right.
Well, you would think it would be one of the older boys that are a little bit bigger, right? But nope.
Like that
girl
big kid that you were just
dominates.
talking about.
Huh? Yeah.
The technique.
Evolution is scary.
Now, did the rest of you guys have the same rule where you went trick or treating? One hand?
I mean,
No, it was like other people give it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Usually,
People
usually when you
give
go
it
door
out,
to door, people would just put it in your bag.
Yeah, they
Hmm.
put it in your bag, like
Hmm.
people taking.
I've seen that on the movies.
But that's not how it was where you were, huh?
On the
one hand.
TV.
Because usually it was like little things like hard candies or little little stuff like Tootsie Rolls, little teeny things. And you get a handful,
Wow.
Goes and hit the road.
Well,
Like
most
kind of-
kids are little, so the handful's not that much, right? 5,
Hey.
7 pieces, 8 pieces, something like that.
Did they do like little chocolate bars, or is it?
Japan
Most...
little kids are little.
Well, no, it's like little wrap candies or little. Do you guys know what Tootsie Rolls are?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right. The little mini Tootsie
Correct.
Rolls or
Yes.
things like that.
No duh.
The only place I saw that they would put it in is if they were given like candy corn, but or the circus peanuts. But usually the ladies who did that
circus peanuts, yeah.
Circus peanuts, yeah. But it's so weird though. Banana flavored orange peanut shaped things. So weird. But
Yeah, they're
usually, yeah. Well, no, I like them actually. But they would put them in a little plastic bag and wrap it up. They do a serving size, type of thing.
You never got popcorn balls?
I did. Yeah, sure.
Popcorn.
Sure.
What is a popcorn ball?
Those are good.
Ball of popcorn.
The best flavored ones were the ones with razor blades in them.
Yes.
No.
Well, now, Eric,
Get
and
your iron for the get your iron for the entire day.
Well, some of us are old enough to remember the event that brought along this whole thing with the razor blades, right? We were kids.
Was that
when
the late 70s, mid 70s?
Yeah, we were kids when it happened, and it was all over the TV, right? But
Yeah, it was. It happened. I mean, it wasn't made up.
no,
I
it
used to really like popcorn balls.
what it
too.
was
Those
like
things were great.
somewhere in Michigan or something, wasn't it?
Yep.
It's trick.
Typical
or treat,
Michigan.
right? So,
About the same
Freaking
time,
Michigan people. Oh, wait.
where somebody was poisoning the drugs. So
Oh,
and they would
yeah,
put razor
had that too.
stuff.
The needle person, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great.
One of the creepiest events I had. Let me keep moving this art along here. When I was a trick or treating story, it's quite an interesting night. I was too young to really grasp it, completely until I was older. But everyone was busy doing something. I don't know what they were doing because I was really little. But my cousin Sandra, yes, that's her name, Sandra. Yes, Sandra.
You
my cousin,
making up different cousins now, so you don't.
no,
We know
no,
which
no,
cousin.
Sandra.
I need new cousins.
Trying to remember. I think it's Sandra. It's Lorraine's mom. I think it's Sandra.
Oh,
But
so
anyway,
Sandra Bullock. Okay.
no. She, my cousin Sandra, as most of my lady cousins, are round.
Like they get around?
No, as in beach ball. Yeah, I have a fat family.
Ah,
Chester
sumo
just,
wrestler.
loves the ladies.
Yeah. But anyway, Sandra, she was pretty cool. I did like her. But some reason no one else could take me trick or treating, so Sandra did. And she took me out, and we went all the way down into the neighborhood, and we did all the trick or treating. We coming back, but I was very little. I mean, and so I got tired because it is quite a long distance, and she picked me up. Well, there were two interesting things that happened because of that. One, Sandra was very pregnant with my cousin Lorraine, very pregnant, but she's carrying me. Yeah. And also, when we went by Mrs. Nell, who was the neighbor lady, there was a. Well, no, there was a
Give me a
no, she
break.
didn't look any. She looked a lot more like the Mama on Carol Burnett, the old Mama.
Yeah.
She looked a lot like her. But Mrs. Nell, and there was a giant brown rabbit at her door. I saw it, right? But we get back to the house. Sandra was having some kind of dysfunction. I was a kid. What do I know? I know now that she had broken her water because she was carrying me.
Oh wow.
So she
That's
went
good
to the
going,
hospital and had a
Chester.
baby.
Ain't good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That
Yeah. So it's my fault.
Oh,
Yeah. But
they helped bring in the devil.
No, Lorraine is a wonderful, wonderful child. How dare you, sir?
Yeah.
Well, no, Lorraine
Just
is actually a
joking.
very good human being. But anyway, the brown rabbit thing is the more
I'm
interesting.
just joking.
He was a drunk guy who, I guess, moments after we walked past, beat up Mrs. Nell, went into her house and robbed her.
You're kidding.
No, I am
Good
not.
grief.
Holy crap.
So I
Tough
saw.
dude.
Maybe
I,
that sounds like a horror movie.
I saw the murder rabbit. So that's my Halloween story. Anyone got one
Cool.
better?
Wow.
Nothing like that, no.
I remember when I was
Mm.
going trick or treating when I was little. I had a costume and I dressed up as Princess Jasmine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have long hair, so I wore my hair back and like the three little bunchies like she had it, and I had a little plush of Boo. from the movie. I think my aunt got it for me, and so I remember I managed to get Boo kind of tied into one of the little scrunchies that was holding my hair back. So I was going trick or treating, and then there was a family who was out with their really little daughter, and it was so cute because she just looked at me all starry eyed, and I kind of waved at her. And she turned to her mom and said, "It's Princess Jasmine," and I'm like, "Oh, that's so cute!" I'm like, oh. So that's probably my favorite trick or treating story.
That inspired your art for the rest of your life.
My story had a killer rabbit and water breaking, Amy.
Yeah.
And Sandra Bullock.
How dare you come in here with that
No.
Princess Jasmine?
If you saw my cousin Sandra, you would not make that reference. But I am curious. I do have a question though, Amy. What's a Boo?
Abu, the monkey from
Abu.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
From Aladdin.
Abu. Oh,
Abu.
I thought it was like a boo. So it's
Oh.
Abu.
What are you
That was
talking
from Mario
about?
Brothers.
Yeah, no, I
But
get it.
that
She's
was
not
my favorite.
Canadian.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That is fair. Okay, that's cute though. No, so sure. It's always nice when people appreciate your costumes. I think the only time I got any kind of respect for a costume was my Blue Falcon costume, and my mom did do a good job on that.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. That was a cool ass costume. I wish I had a picture. I'm sure my mom has one. Well, not now. My dad maybe. But yeah, that would be cool. Anybody else got good Halloween trick or treating stories?
Oh wow, I don't have any. Great.
Nah.
I used to go dress up like the White Ranger and Batman.
Nice.
At the same
I
time.
know, it's lame. No, not at the same time. But every year I would always dress up like Batman or Spider-Man or the White Ranger.
Why
Just
the
so you
White
didn't have-
Ranger?
The White Ranger one was my favorite.
Why is
It
that?
was a
You know, Power Rangers.
is the one with the pointed
You
hood.
know,
What's
Oh,
wrong with the Black Ranger?
Well, wasn't
know,
the
Power
White
Rangers.
Ranger Asian?
No,
No.
the Asian was the yellow one.
Well,
course.
technically,
Of
all
course.
the Power Rangers are
No,
Asian
no,
anyway.
what-
That is
But you know,
true. That's true.
Always made me laugh because it was the female ranger, and
The
then she'll
original
turn into a
footage,
Power
yeah.
Ranger or whatever, and it's obviously some like bulked up dude in the
Right.
Yeah,
in the
right,
Power
right,
Ranger
yeah.
suit. Ah, come on, man.
Yeah, I know. It's weird, but actually, to be honest with you, Tommy Oliver was my favorite Power Ranger member.
He's still doing it.
No clue what you're talking about.
Oh, you're not a big Power Rangers fan?
That's way
Jason,
way after
Jason
my
David
time.
Frank.
Yeah, Jason David Frank.
Okay,
He's
so you don't-
he's still doing Power Ranger stuff.
Now, Amy, if you want to
Definitely
talk
doing all
Star
the
Blazers, I'm here all day.
Ooh, Star
Hey,
Blazers.
guys.
Da,
Sorry.
da, 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 da,
I was muted this whole time, by the way.
What?
Oh no, Mr. Motion.
That one.
And you guys
You were
complain about
muted.
my Boston accent.
What did Mr. Motion say?
I was just
He
saying
was
I was muted
muted.
this whole time.
Oh, Well,
Alright.
I'm looking at Honey right now, and she's doing a Charlie Brown thing, as she should.
Thank you.
No, that's one of the best Halloween cartoons ever.
Yes.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Yeah,
That's a classic, man.
it is, dude. It's awesome. Yeah.
So very awesome.
My
It's about
sister
friendship.
eventually checked the clock and like, okay, go get your brother out of the pumpkin field.
Right.
Like, she's
I'm
a good sister after all. Like,
Yeah.
Sally? No. Sally's the devil.
no, it's not Sam. Lucy.
Lucy.
Sally.
That's not his
You have
sister.
to
His
give me a-
sister is Sally.
I remember.
Charlie Brown's not
I mean,
Linus.
Linus' sister.
Oh,
Yeah,
Linus.
Linus.
Okay, Linus. Yeah, okay.
I remember the Christmas special where she's like, "You have to give me a present. It says so in the Bible." I found the word sister. That proves that you have to give me a
Power of the
present.
Devil.
Yeah.
Wow, I remember that
Now
cartoon.
Lucy was an evil mastermind genius, is what she really was.
Yeah.
Yes. But of course, the best Peanuts character, without question, is Schroeder.
Snoopy.
No,
Oh,
Schroeder.
real life Pigpen.
Schroeder.
What, that guy
Pigpen
that
was
played
cool.
piano?
Yes.
Why
Oh
him?
yeah, he's a Chad.
He's an absolute Chad. Yes, he is. You don't care, Lucy. Whatever, Lucy. He just picks up another piano out of the closet. Yeah.
He'd rather play his piano than get with Lucy. Yeah,
He
I think.
would. She's desperate
I think
for it,
he
dude.
wanted Linus.
Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. And Kima says she will be right back.
Yeah.
Very nice. Although her first B is written more in a Greek way. I don't know why.
Be right back after these commercials.
Oh,
Commercial break.
shut up.
Yeah.
It's Canadian B.
Hi, Kima. Well, it's just in my head. I'm teaching a Greek class right now, so.
Ah.
You know, I did a lecture, Greek lecture class. Eric, you might have appreciated. It was on
yes.
Agamemnon.
I thought you were going to say Agatha
Agamemnon.
Christie.
No,
Yeah, from that
It was
Troy
like
That would
movie.
be more
Really?
interesting.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Agamemnon. Remember when Rabbit drew him and he got his chin wrong?
Oh yeah, I do. I will never forget it, Elrod.
Oh, what a nightmare that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It was a rough week.
Yeah, it was. Took a while to get over that. That's true. Yeah.
Thought we weren't going to talk about it.
History. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, we all made an agreement. Elrod broke it.
So we can't talk about Achilles taking an arrow to the knee.
It's Halloween.
Two. What?
The nose
dare
are
you,
broken.
sir.
God, I got you guys back. Sorry.
Huh?
You guys here still?
Oh, thank God, we were worried.
We were. Alpha Proto says Gazoo tight. Yes. So no one's interested in my Greek lecture. Fine.
Oh, go ahead,
No,
Chester. Yeah,
no,
what's
no,
that
have to do with
Halloween?
as
Sorry
long as
about
it
that. My
has
new
something to do
computer
with Halloween.
This is
you
my
can
new
go ahead with
computer.
it.
Well, it's okay.
Durant.
And Agatha
The little
Christie.
brats for like 3 hours a night, so
Oh no, these are all doctors and stuff. It's not brats.
so the same as brats. Okay.
Fair.
Doctors and lawyers.
Yes, well,
Liar.
you know. But
And
they all
bankers?
kind of,
Psychologists.
well, you know what it is? They all kind of migrated to me because there's other places you can go and, improve your English, right? It's not like I have the only shop in town. But they really hate the doctors. I've actually been given doctors as clients.
As punishment?
No, they think it is, but I actually, because they pay more money and I can handle them, right? They don't
And their money.
and their money. Damn right, sir.
What are they, like a wild bunch or something?
Dude,
What's your-
I have a class
crazy
full of
Asian
doctors,
dudes?
and I get $150 a pop.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What do you do with all the sweet doctor money then?
I have no clue. My wife has it all.
That's a lot of money for a soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. No, I don't know what money
Yeah.
looks like, Rosa. I haven't seen it
what's
in
your favorite
decades.
pop, Chester?
My favorite pop is I don't drink much. Pop, I'd say Dr. Pepper, I guess.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
good one.
Yeah, mine too.
That
Okay, I
Awesome.
respect you a little bit more.
I do. I do. I
Okay.
respect
Okay.
Me,
I-
Mountain Dew.
more, but not.
Burners.
When I was young, but no.
Mountain Dew's the only pop that I couldn't ever drink a full can of.
It is.
Like,
It
I
is.
drank everything.
It is rough. Yeah, it is pretty sweet.
I do like their like fruity flavors that they have out, like
Oh,
Code
Purple
Red or
Thunder?
Oh, really?
Voyage. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Never tried it.
Have you heard about their new flavor for the holiday season?
Oh yeah,
What?
Voodoo.
Oh, what is
Fruit
it?
Voodoo.
Is it pumpkin?
Fruitcake.
Voodoo?
Fruit.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Fruitcake flavored Mountain Dew?
I used to
Fruitcake.
play at a
Very
club a lot called the
gingerbread.
Voodoo Lounge. Does that count?
Oh.
Yes,
I-
that is almost exactly the
I
same.
thought you were going to say you played a club called the Fruitcake.
No, I'd probably not go there. They'd have to pay me a lot. Actually,
No.
I'll have to amend that slightly. The best
Hi,
pop I've ever
Chester. Welcome.
the best pop I ever
What's
had
the
actually
name?
was not commercial. There was a little
My
mom-
those muscles.
Well, there was a little mom and pop store down the corner, and they made or I don't think they made it, but somewhere in the local area, they made their own birch beer. And oh, that shit was awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'd like to try and make that one day.
Yeah, it's in the sarsaparilla family, you know.
Yep.
Sarsaparilla is actually pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's also supposedly. It's also what is it? The sassafras that it comes from is supposedly cancerous.
Yeah, that makes it even.
Everything's
That's probably why it
cancerous,
tastes
dude.
better.
Yeah. Well, JD's finally up. Let's see what JD's doing. There we go. Well, all right. So
Okay.
JD has a testicle monster.
Alien.
Wait, what?
That's an
That's
alien.
That's an alien.
And he
And
has
it's from extraterrestrial.
It's
Tim-
probably more entertaining than Rob
I-
Zombie's monster movie.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but he's also got Tim Curry's Legend Devil, who's having a bad day. I would say that's what that is. Yeah.
Had a bad day.
I'm
he's-
curious
he's
about
in,
the testicle monster, though. JD, please explain.
Harvey
Which
Weinstein.
one? The middle one?
The one
Oh,
to the
oh, you
left
mean-
that looks like
which
a
one?
testicle.
No, not the
you
right
mean
testicle,
oh,
the
you mean-
left testicle.
You mean? Oh,
Vinegar.
okay. That's an alien from extraterrestrial. You know, it's in a movie.
So
Apparently, it
It's
looks
made
like
by
a
the
testicle.
Coen brothers.
testicle aliens.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. That's
In
what
his
they look like
defense,
in the movie.
in his defense, the ET did look like a testicle monster.
Fair.
The planet of Scrotum 3.
Yes. Oh well.
Scrotum.
Yes.
We are sending you to Earth.
A very unattractive thing, I would say.
Yeah, I know.
Don't destroy Scrotum.
That was
It's
the
a
point.
peaceful planet.
Okay. Well, that's enough of that. Let's move on. Okay, we got Alan from the Hall Comics, and he's doing the most Halloweenist ever thing you could possibly do, and he's cheating because that is perfect symmetry, and that means he copied it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Actually, I'm
You
kind of
weren't,
screwed.
you weren't content to insult Eric. You're now going after Alan.
Yeah, that's.
Well, Alan, you're cheating because that looks way too good.
Dude, but Skeletor's trick or treating, man. That's awesome.
I got kind of screwed too. My art system got all updated, and I don't know where anything is now.
Oh no! Oh, that's the worst.
I don't know what that means.
So everything, like the system that I use to draw, all the buttons got like updated. So I'm relearning all this shit now. It fucking kind of sucks.
Oh, I see. Why would they do such a radical shift? That's weird.
They're horrible.
The company,
I see.
the company's that owns this thing keeps getting sold. So every new owner updates it to look like their own style.
Don't you
It
know
used to
they
cut-
improved the user interface experience?
So many
Don't you
bugs,
know
too.
this?
Like I can't use the gradients like I want anymore. Like there's a bug there. Oh my god, I'm having a tough time.
Not a bug, it's a
Hey,
feature.
maybe your multimedia will come in.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Maybe the multimedia will fix it. Or maybe that will be updated and will work properly. That'd be cool. I just have
We'll
to tell
find
you,
out tonight.
my wife is horrible, just so you all know. Sitting on the table next to me, there's a bowl of chocolate almonds.
Ooh, that's
Sounds
awesome.
disgusting.
Awesome.
It's awful.
Just sounded-
No, she knows I love them.
I'm allergic
Then,
to almonds, that's why I said that.
I like chocolate
These
pretzels.
chocolate testicles, right?
Well, no, I'm not. I should not be eating so much sugar at this age. You know.
Maybe she's trying to get you like ready to be faster.
Dude,
No,
my
she's trying to
grandmother
kill me.
Dark chocolate? Maybe it's dark chocolate.
No.
my grandmother broke her hip at the age of 92.
Oh.
From 92 to 99 when she died, she basically ate nothing but candy. You can survive on candy. As a matter of fact, she lived to a very old age.
Okay.
Eating
You got to be
candy.
in your 90s, though.
Are you trying to convince me, Jeff? Is that what you're trying? You're trying
Yes,
to tempt
I'm
me
trying to
eat
convince
the almond
you.
chocolates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't think,
Do
just
it.
go.
Do it.
Dude,
No.
Give
I
in.
mean, it's,
No.
it's
You wanna
also
hear
like
it
on a
from-
nut, and that's
on the microphone.
healthy.
Let the
Yeah.
dark chocolate flow through you.
I'm going there now. Now there is a person here that probably understands my pain. Andrew, you ever had a Meiji almond?
Have I ever had a what?
The Meiji almonds, the chocolate
Mangy
covered
almond? Like a mangy dog?
Meiji
I've had
is
a
a,
chocolate
is
got
a
hair.
is a snack company in Japan.
Oh, yeah, I've had a chocolate covered almond.
Yes, and they are really good.
Oh yeah, they're phenomenal.
Yes. Yes.
I could destroy a whole bag of those
She's
things.
an evil woman.
I approve.
Is the life insurance paid up?
Yes.
Yeah, really.
Yes, it is, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Well, then you'll be helping
Oh,
out your
baby.
family and yourself.
Actually, I don't think the
90-something
policy's bigger than what I have in the bank.
So it'll double.
So-
97-year-old woman saying that she drank
So all
3
of them?
Dr. Peppers a day.
The policy that you know of.
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah, that is fair. I don't read all the fine print. I have secretaries for that.
And a helicopter.
No, I don't have a helicopter. Although I did
There
go
you
to
go.
that private onsen not too long ago that had a helicopter pad on the roof of my bungalow.
Oh,
Come on,
cool.
guys. Guys, keep it straight. The helicopter isn't in Japan. It's in his estate in Malta.
Oh,
Somewhere on the top of the palace.
That was
It is
pretty
both
cool,
here.
though, to be helicoptered in to a onsen bungalow and dropped off on the roof of it. That was kind of cool, though. Come on.
Yep.
Like a
that's-
movie.
That was
And,
fun.
and I didn't have to pay a penny for that, by the way.
They just give away helicopters?
They do now.
No,
Nice.
that was a perk from her company,
Ah.
like a free vacation from her company.
dang.
So I didn't have to pay for anything.
Or helicopter. Okay.
Oh, I
Dang.
thought she worked for you, so I thought it was still your company.
No. My wife doesn't work for me, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She works for a shipping company. She takes care of all their banking and she takes care of all their international stuff. She actually flies more than I do.
She
Oh.
takes care of you.
What was that?
Dang.
And she takes care of you.
And she does.
Yeah.
She is a very good wife. Yes.
Come in. Nobody brought me in.
Well, I always have a backup because I got my secretary.
Backup wife?
A backup wife?
Well, functionally, yes.
Oh, yeah. You got it. Oh, he's in deep doo doo now.
It says toilet or air conditioning.
Well, those are just those are for the moments of quiet solace.
He's having an affair with the toilet.
No,
That's right.
no, no. But she'll cook lunch for me,
that ain't
and
good.
she
What a
does all those
happy
kind of things.
relationship.
The
She
toilet?
likes the vacuum. Although I don't have her now, she's on maternity. I got the temp.
The vacuum is the other man? What?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the
that's
toilet has-
Everyone I clean.
that's why he's learning
Toilets
Greek
in those
because
intimate areas.
that's why he's learning Greek because the vacuum only understands Greek.
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
learning Greek. I'm teaching Greek, Jeff. What are you talking about?
Whatever.
It's the same thing.
Just different.
Jesus,
I love you
just
guys.
different.
No, we love you more.
Aw. Aw. Oh, goodness gracious. It is nice here on this Halloween.
I love you crazy
Hopefully you
guys.
guys are doing draw along. I know we don't have a we don't have a indie or something today, but it's Halloween. Draw whatever you want and share it with it and have fun. We got a lot of the artists in here, great art, and it's good fun. And hopefully everyone's going to have a great weekend. When I was young, though, when I was a young
I have to step
man-
away. Give me a
Oh,
minute.
that's no problem. When I was a young man, though, I used to go up to Salem, Massachusetts, every year for Halloween, and I went to the Grand Ball. Have you ever been to that, Andrew?
Oh my no, I would never go to Salem on or near Halloween.
Oh, dude. I understand your point with the
trap?
tourism,
Well,
but the
Good
Grand
point.
Ball is
Sisters.
local. That
Nah,
thing is
yeah, no, I
awesome,
haven't.
dude. Dude, they do Beltane.
What I'm saying is,
I ain't saying that one.
those hocus pocus sisters
Tourist
might
trap,
show
right,
up.
Andrew?
You know? Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere that Midler might be. Hell no.
Guys,
Hey,
break it-
sister.
No, I'm telling you, the Grand Ball in Salem, the Beltane Ball in Salem is freaking awesome.
You have to wear tails.
You have-
They're actually
it is expensive. Yeah.
this year. because of all the post-COVID or whatever garbage they're doing, it's so busy that you have to either park outside of town and walk to Salem,
Really?
or they say just take the train in, which it's hilarious for them to say to take the train in because the train only goes so far, and then Salem is like a half hour by car if you take the train.
Oh wow, yeah, no, we just drove in and parked. I get a hotel actually, especially with the Beltane. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore. It's just so insane. My brother's taking my youngest brother this year. Not by choice, but he was asked to, and so he's gonna get to experience that. I will not. I will be working.
Oh, I see.
But
Well, no, I'm telling. I understand why you wouldn't want to go on Halloween. I get the touristy point you're making, but I'm telling you, if you have a few $100 in your pocket saved up and you can go to the Grand Ball, do that.
I've been to Salem before, that's for sure. Like I've gone and I've done like because they have good comic book stores and retro video game
Yeah,
stores
it's a nice
out
little
there.
town, actually. That's true.
It is. It's really.
But when
What's good about the ball, Chester? The Spanakopita?
What do you say there?
What's good about the ball? Is it the Spanakopita?
No, well, it's a Beltane. It's you can't just wear any costume. They're quite pricey, and the entrance is like a few hundred.
I don't like Beltanes. I'd rather just have a normal banana. Sorry.
Well, no.
That's what I was going to say.
But a Beltane is the way we do it in modern time.
Wait, is this like
Tasty
Eyes Wide
fried
Shut? Where
Yes,
you guys all wearing
yes,
weird masks
yes,
and
yes.
capes? And
It's,
stuff?
it's exactly that is what it is.
The
yeah.
password was orgy.
Well, it is kind of like an orgy, yeah.
It wasn't It wasn't a creative.
Well, no. What it doesn't have to be though. But what they do is they have this grapefruit. There's actually many of them. It's not just one, because it's a big, huge ball. It's a lot of people. But they have a grapefruit, and in the grapefruit, there are clothes that have been stuck all over the grapefruit to the point that when you first see it, it's black. Right? It's just got hundreds of clothes in it. And what happens is someone brings the clove grapefruit up to you and hands it to you, you have an option. You take one out, put it in your hand, and you'll get a hug, but it's kind of bad form, right? Or you take the clove and you put it in your mouth, like in your teeth where they can see it, and you get a kiss. You can put it in your mouth, and they have to go get it. And if they can't find it because you swallowed it, well, that's an invitation.
Well, so this is some
Then
kind
they
of
give
weird
you an
sex
enema.
club thing.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, why are they going?
And how
They're
many
awesome.
politicians are there?
Who knows? Everyone's in masks. Yeah, you have no idea. Who knows who I've met?
Mom?
Oh.
They are great though. But there is something else, Andrew, in Massachusetts that is worth mentioning here. Massachusetts got some nice stuff. Let's just be fair. But now I think it's west of Orange. I'm pretty sure. And it's like the most badass haunted house you've ever seen, and they do it every year. Pretty sure
I don't
west.
know about that.
It's a huge one, and
Is it outside?
well, it's in and out. But at the end of it, there's some there's some really. There's always big celebrities there. Like I've seen Elvira there. I've seen Kane Hodder. I know Robert Englund's been there. I mean, it's probably one of the biggest ones in America. I'm pretty sure it's just outside of Orange.
Huh.
Might be the one that if any of you watch Grim Life Collective on YouTube, I think they were at today.
Oh,
It's
I
a
don't
video
know that.
about.
Yeah, it is cool though. It is really cool. If you're in the Massachusetts area and you want to check it out, it's the best haunted house, man.
Yeah, believe it or not, I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. That's really strange.
You should check it out, man. Yeah, it's a little bit outside of Orange. It's, you know how when you get outside of Orange, heading west, all of a sudden becomes like rural countryside for some reason.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah, it's out in that area.
Okay, so yeah, it's way out there for me then. It'd be like a couple, you said like a couple hours out into Massachusetts then?
it's a good hour and a half, 2 hour ride
Well,
for
a lot.
me coming from Narragansett. So
Mm.
yeah, it's probably an hour outside of Boston, I'd say. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably about 16 hours for me.
Sure.
Something.
So,
Where do
35.
you live? Kentucky?
So
No, I live in North Carolina, dude.
North Carolina.
Oh, we haven't played that joke in a while.
I know it's just every time. Every time.
So I used to staff at a haunted house by me. It was the USS Salem. So they basically would rent out one of the battleships.
Yeah.
Out on the Navy fields and just turned it into a haunted house.
Whoa.
And so I would volunteer on that to be a scarer, and it was the best thing ever. My favorite thing to do would be to pretend, like, stand with the mannequins or pretend I was a dummy, and I would wait for like a couple groups to go by, so people would just be so put, like, they wouldn't even notice me, because people would go by, they'd kick me, they'd punch me, they'd do whatever, and I wouldn't move, but they'd be touching me because they'd be preparing. Then I would just get up and chase them down the hallway.
Yeah.
And it was I mean, what a good scarer always knows who the targets are.
Sure.
And it's always the ladies. Like it's almost impossible to never get a good scream out of the ladies when you're chasing them down a hallway, like through like darkness and something is just chasing after them. It terrifies them, and it's hilarious. I had a great time.
Yeah, no.
Bundy said the same.
My brother, I've never seen him do it, but he did one in it's either Pawtucket or Wickford. I can't remember, but he did the same thing. He was a scarer at a big haunted house. I used to make little ones here. They're very, very primitive. But I did have one where I actually, a mother and her daughter were going by me in the hall. And I just came out because I had this big cloak, and I just enveloped the mother and just grabbed her and disappeared behind the wall. That little girl lost her shit, dude. The mother did too.
I can't imagine why.
That's great. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Oh, I can tell
One's
this
around
Halloween
here.
story. I have a Halloween story.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
So this involves my ex-wife. She had never been to
no.
never
Oh,
been
like
to
the
a
beginning.
haunted house.
Wait, this one
Now
ends.
you'll find out why he was a widow.
So I took her to
Wasn't that
a haunted house. We don't even get halfway through. She gets scared and pisses herself.
Oh God.
So me and her other friend kept going through the house. We sent her back to the car.
That's
Aw. That's why you're
And
divorced.
She is never
And she didn't put a
again.
towel down on my seat.
Oh,
And she was never.
See, you got to be nice to the ladies. I remember once because my wife can't drink. She's literally allergic, and she had a drink and she got drunk instantly, and she threw up on my shoulder. I picked her up and carried her to the car. That's a gentleman.
Punched her in the
right?
nose.
I don't
did
say, get
envelop
back
her
to
mother
the car,
all
woman.
behind a wall.
God damn it, Eric.
It was my favorite jacket.
Like Sandy, like.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
might
get
be.
some coffee.
There's many other reasons. why
Normally,
I'm
I'd tear
divorced.
off your ear for that, but
Yes, that's true. That's true. Normally, I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be back in a minute, Jeff. You're in
Alrighty.
charge.
I'm in charge. I'm in
Dang.
charge.
You're in
Yeah,
charge?
I'm-
Do it. Do it now.
Yeah, I'm in charge.
You're in
Hey.
charge of what
I'm-
is it?
Charge of.
He's in charge of shit.
Yes.
I'm in charge.
Yeah,
guys.
that's right.
Shit, I'm gonna
So-
run for it then.
Dang.
So if we need anything, we can ask Jeff.
Jeff, oh, let's have Jeff.
Nah, I'm not that in charge, but I am. In
$1,000.
Yeah, this is Jeff's AMA. Jeff,
What?
what's the first time that you remember that you were actually that scared that you nearly weed on yourself?
I've never done that.
When he watched Blade 3.
The only time I would have ever, wet myself is when I drank too much at the movie theater, and I needed to go about halfway home, like really
Oh.
bad, at like midnight.
Well. 32 gallons of soda will do that.
Damn straight.
Tell me about it.
Oh my gosh.
I've had a couple of those
Like-
times.
it's only like 60 cents more for the 32 gallon. So you might as well upsize.
You might as well play there. I mean, you could get that little sissy cup of 16 ounces, or for 60 cents more, you could get the 32 gallon.
Right.
Or
Be a
you
man.
could just splurge for $1 more, and we just IV it into the theater.
So I've never really been scared to the point of.
Never scared. Okay, has anybody here ever seen a ghost? Actually, say they have seen something supernatural.
No,
I
last
think I
night on the
have, but I
news,
might have been sleeping.
They did
I,
they were at
I
the
saw
White
I saw
House,
this
and
weird
there was a
gray
ghost.
thing in my house.
What?
You
You
want
want
this weird gray ghost like alien thing at my old house? You know,
I've
That
seen
was a
plenty of
cat.
things.
Yeah, is it a cat or not?
it,
Wait,
it wasn't a cat, man. We didn't
What
have a cat. My mom
was a
like,
cat
Cat
woman.
man?
cat.
Oh,
It
half
was an
cat,
It was a
half
cat
man?
woman.
Holy
ghost
shit.
thing.
Well, in Michigan, there is a legend of dogmen.
Yes.
The Michigan,
Dogmen?
Wisconsin area. They're
JYD.
which I don't know why
turn
they.
out to be like a unaccessed band of Indians or something on that movie.
No, just guys who look like dogs on two legs. I guess I don't know. I've never seen any of them either.
It's a mystery.
Come on.
So you have Dogman, and was it Andrew that you have a gray thing in your house?
That was not me. That was JD who said that.
That was Jay. Was that you? Did you have
It was me.
Okay, tell us about this thing.
Yeah. Okay, one time I saw it on the dryer. I was walking around the house and I was actually looking at the dryer and I accidentally crossed it and it was weird.
You may have cataracts, JD.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
This was years ago.
So it's not a cat.
Don't drive a car when you're seeing these gray areas in your vision.
Aliens. It was an alien. It had a full. It had. I don't know what it looked like completely because one minute I saw it, the next I didn't see it.
Wow. And it was just gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you
tell
ever-
me about it.
You tell us about it, man.
I never seen it again anyway. It was the only one that one time.
Did it have eyes?
I couldn't tell. It was like a quick minute and then it disappeared. And we had a lot of weird crap happen to that house. I can't explain all of it, but that's the one I remember the most.
Oh wow.
Tell me about it, right?
All right. So you're not the only one because who else has had something? You can tell us now. It's okay.
Well, there was supposedly in Michigan. There was supposedly a house where they didn't actually say they confirmed a demonic possession, but I remember there was one of those reporters who went on air they basically had to set up the whole disclaimer thing where they're not saying that it was actually what they saw was an actual demonic possession, but it was. She goes, they did this stuff that happened cannot be explained, and it was a little kid and his mom. They came into an emergency room or something for whatever, and the kid apparently was barking and spitting and all this other stuff, and he walked up the wall for several feet and flipped back over. And
oh my god, that sounds like
a Rick Astley video.
Yeah, in front of a bunch of people, and there's actually in front of some police and in front of some of the nursing staff, and so that was like a big thing for a while. And they sent some priest in there to try and end whatever it was.
Yeah, because when the nurses are calling you're in trouble.
And today, that child is known as Lionel Richie.
What?
Well, it's just very interesting because the reporter was on air explaining it, And she was doing this whole weird disclaimer about the entire thing, saying, "We're not saying that it's a possession, but
Boy, if you were going to describe one.
Yeah, really.
but if there ever was one, this would look a heck of a lot like it."
I was watching
So
Ghost
what happened to
Adventures
that
one
kid?
time with Zach Baggins, and
Yeah, it was no. They
yeah, it sounds like okay.
they
Exorcism.
after the exorcism. Apparently, after whatever exorcism, or whatever, they're normal now. But
Wow.
They
it
took
was
away that kid's.
freaky.
Yeah.
And I think there's in Akron, Ohio, there's a truly, they say it's probably one of the most haunted houses in the United States. And it's not like a big mansion. It's like this sort of small bungalow that they've had nothing but problems with, and nobody can keep the house. The renters always flee from the place.
Oh my gosh.
Have the Warrens been there?
Nope. I think this is post Warren.
Okay.
I think they're too old now.
Or dead.
I was about to say, aren't they dead?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Haunted
Oh,
houses. Well, Andrew, you and I come from New England. We own the haunted houses.
Then you better Chester, you better tell us about a haunted house, a real one. Nothing fake.
Actually, the only real, I mean, I never paid attention to that. I'm sure there's tons of stuff around us in New England, but the only haunted house I know of, and I'm sure it's 100% complete bullshit, Rosa. But it was actually down in Theodore, Alabama.
Ooh.
The leprechaun?
No.
oh my gosh, remember that story? Oh my gosh, that was
That
great.
was great. That leprechaun in that tree.
Well, no, there was a house that was like partially burnt. It was one of those big Victorian types, and we always used to walk by it. And the story was that it was one of the I'm sure it was complete bullshit. It was somehow connected to the Manson family. Yeah. So, but I don't know. That was a local legend of this haunted house.
If Zach Baggins has never been in that house, then it wasn't haunted.
I have no clue. That's the only one I know, Rosa. So, and I don't think there's any truth to it at all.
You tried hard, and that's what matters.
Yeah, well, but I mean, I know, Andrew, that they have. I've seen the signs for haunted housing, haunted house tours. So we got to have a lot of them around us.
If we do, I don't pay attention. I don't.
Yeah, me either.
I don't do. Yeah, I just don't pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Well, I live near St. Louis, and St. Louis is where the real kid from The Exorcist was exorcised.
I thought he was in Maryland or something.
No, it was
started
St.
out
Louis.
there, then moved down here to his aunt's house, maybe, then in a hospital.
It was a boy, not a girl.
Himself in Maryland,
Yeah, it was
right?
a boy.
It was a boy, yeah.
So the Lexian Brothers Hospital, where he was,
Because that movie was
torn
woke.
down.
Yeah, there's all that representation. Got to make the possessed person a woman.
I wonder why they changed it.
Because it was woke.
Well, because for
It's
any
like
horror properties, you make characters females because females are more sympathetic characters.
It is
That's why
true.
there's so many. That's why there's so many
true.
female characters in horror media.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, because a
who
possessed
cares if
boy
man
is just like a
dies?
Macaulay
Used to
Culkin
be.
movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
who
yeah.
cares?
That's true.
Because
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
takes the axe and goes after
It
the
used to
dude.
be like that.
Yeah. Well, we're looking
Yeah,
at
he
Amy's
killed
art
himself,
right now.
right?
It's very
The
nice.
actual child.
Amy, is that you and Honey?
Cute. Or this looks happy and I'm singing.
It's true. So, confirmation, Amy, eye color, please.
Well, I think we both have blue eyes. So,
Okay, so
yeah.
you're the one on the left. The green-eyed one is Melissa.
Sounds good.
Okay, good. Okay, I just want to make sure. Confirmation.
Yep.
Yeah. Once again, hopefully everyone is drawing along. This is an easy night to do so. And just when you guys are done with the draw alongs, you know. But those of you who don't, drop them into the Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord, please join. And Jeff will drop that link, of course. And otherwise, you can go over to Twitter and go to #DNQFE. Once again, #DNQFE, and drop it in there. And we'll take a look at the end of the show. We always enjoy doing that. So, yeah, cool. All righty. So you guys are talking about haunted houses. Neat.
Uh-huh.
You got any stories?
Yeah.
I just
No,
What?
I don't have any haunted houses stories. Yeah.
I'd say Chester doesn't believe in ghosts.
He only buys houses that are unhaunted.
Yeah, it's fair.
They have a better resale value.
Yeah, I do my due diligence.
There you go.
They do have better resale value. That's true.
I don't have any haunted houses in Malta.
I would imagine they probably, if hauntings were real, Malta must be entirely haunted.
The Popeye town is probably haunted.
I mean, do you guys know
the
how
crew
old
members who
Malta
died
is?
during filming.
You would think that your temple would be haunted. I mean, come on.
I know, right?
Well, the Japanese think so, because there was plenty of consternation. Because originally I was going to buy the other mountain, but there was.
Oh, you see, there's this other mountain.
What kind of ghost is a consternation? Sounds
Well,
horrifying.
no, because that has a much larger shrine on it, a much more serious one, and my wife wanted nothing to do with it. I'm like, "What do you mean? It's perfect?" And she was like, "No." So she had to settle for the smaller little fertility shrine.
I want a modest shrine, not an
Now the
extravagant shrine.
Japanese are very superstitious about shrines, dude.
You have to treat them properly.
Did you buy the
I never
Yeah, that
trusted
one broke.
those guys with those tiny cars and those funny hats.
Sure.
They're
What was that,
weird.
Eric?
Did you buy the mountain before you had your kids?
Oh no, way after, way after. Yeah.
So it
Well,
worked.
maybe the mountain was to kind of help you
Shrine
out
was a
bit,
success.
It was. Well, actually, my wife and I met.
If I don't have kids, I want my money back.
We met in Taiwan, and we decided to marry in Taiwan. And before we go into Hawaii for a little while, where we got married, there was a fertility shrine in the center of Taiwan. There's a lake. It's called Sun Moon Lake. It depends on if you're on the east side or the west side looking at the lake, it looks like either is round, or on the other side it looks like a crescent moon. But in the center of that lake is a little teeny island. And we went out to that little island, and it's a fertility shrine. And we went and did the whole, namaste crap, and prayed to it. So, for my wife.
And it got you pregnant.
9 months later.
Twice.
Why was
We were pregnant pretty quick after we got married, though. It was pretty. We didn't waste much time. A few months.
You guys got married in a fever.
yeah. Well, I don't know. If you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
have
you
babies,
sketch
get
on
them
the
done,
back.
dude. I always hear a lot of these people like, "Oh, we're waiting to get married or waiting to have babies till we have money." It's like, dude, you don't need money. Babies are cheap. You don't need money for a baby until
You
they
can
get
always
around
sell the
12.
baby.
Well,
and
you
then
know what
buy
I mean,
another
dude.
baby. with that
They're
money.
not expensive. Babies are not expensive. It's when they get around 12, getting in junior high, when they start getting pricey.
Well, I thought the diapers were expensive. Or Pampers. Or formula.
Not really.
No.
Chester had shrine babies. They potty train themselves.
Shrine baby.
Shrine babies.
Okay. Shrine babies are cheaper.
They are.
Mhm.
Now, babies aren't expensive. It's when I'm telling you, when they get older. So if you're out there
On the black
waiting,
market.
thinking we gotta wait till we have money to have babies, no, you don't. Babies are cheap.
People have babies all over the world. They don't. They
Yeah.
don't have to have money.
Yeah, you don't need money. Babies are not expensive. High
Well,
school
I'm
students
sold.
are
I'm going to have a baby.
You should.
Time to have some babies.
Baby making time. Well, Elrod, how many
Also
babies do you
victims
have?
Sometimes.
I won't say that because
That you know of.
Why not? I have
Come on,
2
dox
kids.
Because
Eric has 25. How about you?
5.
Only 5.
I have none.
You have no. Come
Officially.
on. Officially, all right, fine. Be like that. Rosa, how many
I've
kids you got?
outlived all of my babies, so it's sad for me to even talk about it.
Aw. Aw.
I'm
Take that,
97.
Chester.
Come on.
All right.
At my age, all those kids died long ago in wars, famines, you name it.
That's true. You are 189. That's fair.
Yeah,
That
it's the
Civil
price
War
of
was a bitch,
immortality,
right?
outliving a drug rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Rosa?
I have.
You have 2.
I have. Will say I have been pregnant 5 times. I lost 3. I managed to keep 2, and so that's my treasure.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that sucks.
It's but you know what? It's the struggle's worth it, and it's just you give it to God and keep doing what you need to do.
That's true. That is true. Well, yeah, but you got 2, and they must be they have their own families. Your grandma yet?
No, not yet.
I'm waiting to.
You
Eric
want some?
is
I
super,
just had the 10th.
Yeah. Eric's good. Eric is super grandpa. How about you, Jeff? How many kids?
And I'm
you
only
got?
51.
Only 51. Yes, you got started early.
I got
Jeff,
2.
You got 2.
I got 2.
Any other people here with the kids?
Nope.
Got a
I'm
bunch of
single.
nieces and nephews.
Live with a pack of retards. Does that count?
Yes.
Ooh.
It's the same thing.
Weird.
They're perpetually kids. They're just obsessed with professional wrestling. That's all.
Yeah. The Von Erich family.
Preach, brother, preach.
All they do is talk about Edge and Christian all day long.
Really?
Kids are great, though. I suggest them. Marriage and kids is a great thing. Do that.
I do plan on it.
I'm working on it.
I've done well by it.
No, it really is. It's just one of the problem people have too much in general is they think too much. Life is not that hard. It really isn't.
Tell me about it. Well, it is hard sometimes, but not that hard.
No.
It depends on how annoyed you
Depends on what it throws at you.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, I've had my problems. Everyone here's had their problems. It's just life. But in general, it's not that difficult. Just people think
no
too
doubt.
much, dude. Especially marriage. I hear a lot of people. Marriage is hard. Is it?
That is true.
No, it's not.
Some people shouldn't have kids, though, Chester.
Oh, I agree. No, I agree. And they should know that. That's fair. But I just suggest that it is a really great thing to do if you're the person to do it. How about that?
All right, there you go. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's the
Hey guys, I gotta get I gotta get going. Okay, guys.
Okay,
All right,
JD.
JD.
We'll make those kids, JD.
Yeah, go make them
Nah.
kids down in
Don't forget to
Florida.
send me those
Stay away
gift
from the
certificates
Everglades.
I won't.
Don't get
Good night, guys.
Night, JD.
Night, JD.
Yeah, kids, Bojangles for the rest of their lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I finished my draw long, just so y'all know.
Ooh.
Draw
Very-
along. You're not drawing along.
Started
You're part of
talking
the
about
competition.
babies, and JD has to go write checks for all of his illegitimate ones.
That's right.
Great.
That is right. Yeah.
That
Just
reminds me.
remembered.
Great way to bring the mood down.
Mhm.
I think kids are great.
All those Bojangles movies.
Now Melissa has decided to. This is, I'm assuming, Lucy going to get Linus. No.
I wanted if I can color in. I hope I can color in time. She's actually got a little girl dressed as Ellie, a girl from our video game. It's just supposed to be just her, and it's just me giving out a little Swiss cake to a little trick-or-treater.
That's cute. That's cute.
Definitely inspired by Peanuts, of course.
You should make your shadow far more terrifying, though.
Yeah, probably.
It's kind of hard to be too scared of somebody who's giving you candy, I guess. Or at least Swiss are really
It
good.
depends
Well, if
on
they have
what's
a-
giving you candy. To
Yeah,
get
if they have a
that.
big
right.
van.
Tell that
Yeah.
to Snow White.
Yeah.
3 words: John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh no.
Let's put
gotta
this
be
in.
careful. You gotta
John
be
had
careful
great
about apples
candy.
that have skulls on them.
Yeah.
Those skull apples.
Those skull apples. Don't eat those.
Yeah,
Those are bad.
Man,
that's true.
Even the Predator asks if you want some candy. If you remember the second movie.
Oh, that's right. He did. But Danny Glover was not shook.
He did not give two shits. No.
He did not.
Well, he was so close to retirement.
He was. Goodness gracious.
Remember when the Predator put that bomb on his toilet? That was so funny.
It was.
His legs went
that
numb.
Predator.
Oh my gosh.
Can't feel my legs. You're gonna have to pull me, Riggs.
That Predator had diplomatic immunity.
He did.
Mhm.
Poor South
Never
Africa.
get married.
They get picked on. all the time. I am
Speaking of
enjoying
which, I
your
actually
Wolf.
I watched Prey the other day. That was pretty good. I actually
That's
rather
not bad, is
enjoyed
it? Yeah, it's not a bad movie.
I'm not
Because he
watching
took it
Prey.
back to the basics, right?
I hated the CGI face. Whatever they did to the face looked fucking shit. But the movie was good. If they didn't take the helmet off, it'd have been perfect.
It's
Like,
because
give
of,
it a proper-
it's because of how the digital filming doesn't look as it looks cheap no matter what you do with digital.
Yeah. They still don't have that uncanny valley completely.
No.
It was
Too
just
much
a bad design. It was too much of a bad design. They just go stick with the original freaking Predator. You know,
Even
so
the
people
rat in the
want-
dog's mouth was CGI, so like, unnecessary.
Right.
Really? They did that?
Wow.
And they CGI everything nowadays. And it's what makes
Yeah,
it look. And then like you watch it in a year's time, and it'll look really bad, even worse than it was when you first watched it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
when
so
they're-
I've been watching old movies recently. I watched Alien the other day, and that still holds up to being freaking perfect.
Great.
Oh, that's why it's the same thing. Why like the thing? Why John Carpenter's The Thing?
Yeah, I
still
watched
holds
that the
up.
other day as well.
Watch it.
Amazing.
The Thing
Yeah,
is
I love the
awesome.
freaking movie.
Oh, The Thing is one of the best movies ever made. Like hands down.
Yes.
It is great.
Good.
You know, when they use the CG for like highlighting, it works pretty well. But when they're actually trying to create something, it just stands out too much.
Like
Well,
when
they
a
used to
studio makes
use
a
it
demo
right,
reel.
though.
Yeah.
You don't use CGI like they used to. They just use it for whatever, everything, just to make
It's
it
just easy. Yeah.
cheap.
I don't
Easy
know.
way out.
Just lazy with it.
Yeah, but I don't get the rat in the dog's mouth. It's so easy. It's such an easy practical effect.
Oh, because the dog was a vegan, so they had to.
Oh,
What?
The Hollywood dog. The Hollywood dog. It was a
I would
vegan.
love it if that was the real reason.
That's funny.
Freaking.
Now, Rabbit, I've been watching you do this the whole time, and it looks so familiar. Why?
Fuck, why?
It's your
Dude, you live
mother.
in Japan, for one, so I'm
but-
assuming everybody else knows what it is.
I haven't been watching. What has he got?
No, it looks familiar though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
It's Slenderman. I have no idea.
I don't
Chainsaw
know.
Man.
Clue the old
Oh,
man
really?
in, please.
I haven't checked that one out yet.
What's this called?
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's a new manga.
It sounds like
Well,
a
it's
hillbilly
actually it's
creation.
not that new a manga, but it's a new anime. But yeah, the animated series just like kicked off. It's got the first episode. I was like,
Yeah, me
then
too.
a bit of robot
Yeah.
CGI, but then it got really good after that. So
Yeah, I wasn't like super thrilled about the first episode, and everybody's like, "What are you
No.
crazy? It was the best." I was like, "It was honestly just okay."
Yeah, it was
Alpha-
alright, but the last episode was really good.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Just so you
It-
guys
it's
know,
definitely
Alpha
improved.
Proto gets minus 10 points. That is a horrible pun, sir. I didn't like the Thing movie. He never said, it's clobbering time. How dare you?
That's pretty good.
Oh my god.
That's
Who
awesome.
never said that? What?
Alpha Proto.
No, I couldn't understand what you said. I just heard clobber in time.
Yeah, clobber-
Then fine. Yeah, I'm just a mumbler, I guess. Elrod.
Well, you know what? You missed it then, Elrod. You missed it. Are you happy?
Was it a shoemaker joke? And you're like, he should have said it's cobbling time.
No. It was a Thing movie, and Basically,
Oh,
referenced
yeah.
It was
Fantastic Four. So
No,
yeah.
I did like it when I did
Yeah.
like it when Wilford Brimley said it's diabetes time.
Diabetes.
That was pretty good.
Diabetes
That was
time.
pretty good.
Diabetes. Yes. Yeah,
They're like, what's wrong with that dog? It's probably diabetes. Don't worry
Diabetes.
about it.
diabetes.
Check its blood sugar and
Stop.
check it off.
Stop giving him freaking Butterfingers all day, and he'll be fine.
Well, see, the funny part is when you watch all the interviews and stuff surrounding the thing, and they interview Rob Bottin, who's the guy who made all the practical effects.
Yes, I hear you.
He was just like, man, I didn't know that you could buy tubs of jelly. He's like, did you know you could buy tubs of jelly? Well, we found out on the set of the thing that you can buy tubs of jelly, and they basically
the
just
white jelly. Yeah,
they basically just covered all of the props with jelly, with like grape jelly. Maybe that's where Wilford Brimley got his diabetes from.
Maybe.
all
That's
all
fair.
that grape jelly.
That's fair. I have to say, Sheldon
That's a
is
deep
killing
dive.
it, though. This is cool, Sheldon. I like what you're doing, man.
Sheldon.
Oh, thanks. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I think
Just
it's
improvising.
cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of Copics. I got lucky and got them off eBay.
Ah,
So I was like, I better start making crap with them.
You guys are all touchy feel about your Copics.
It's a touchy Copic.
Totally. Yeah, that's the first thing I did when I got them. I touched myself.
Oh.
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah. Color with them.
Yeah, I didn't need to hear that.
Well, I guess we found out that Jeff doesn't have Copics.
Yeah. Fine, man.
I write software for a living, and I'm kind of glad of that right now.
You're missing out. More for us.
Oh, the first time I bought Copics, I came out of the art store. The wife stayed in the car. Came back. She goes, "How much you spend?" I said, $70. She goes, "What did you get?" I said, 6. She goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I got 6 markers. Look." She's like, "Are you sure?" Like, "Yep."
Take them back.
And she peed on your seat again.
Oh no, this is the current wife,
Peter
the good wife.
The better wife. I see.
Yeah, we'll take this.
Yeah, well, Eric, I dodged several bullets. There was a few girls who wanted to marry, and I escaped it.
Pee on your feet.
Yeah, yeah.
You were waiting for your OTL.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
I married the right one the first time, so
So how'd you know this one was the right one?
she told me.
There you go.
Okay.
OTL knows these things.
Yeah. Her dad with a shotgun told me.
Yes. No, actually, you guys are gonna laugh, but whatever. But no, I had to. I was in Taipei, and I had to go update my visa. But there's a lot of countries that you can't do that in country. You have to leave the country. So I got on an airplane and went over. I have friends in Hong Kong, and I went over to Hong Kong, and I spent a couple of days there, and got my visa updated, and had some fun. But whilst I was there, I couldn't stop thinking about her. So
Aw.
I wrote a letter, Rosa, in the hotel room at night to her.
Letter? What's that?
Oh well, I know, right? But here was the moment I knew. I got off the airplane. I come out. She's standing there waiting for me outside the airport, the customs, right? We get on the bus going back to our apartment, and I took out my letter to give her, and she had written one too.
Wait. I mean, that part's romantic and stuff, but like, how did, like, she flew out to see you, or she was already there flying
No,
to?
she got on a bus. She come over to the airport waiting for me. She didn't have to do that.
So you took
okay.
the bus? What?
Well, no, I went to Hong Kong, and then I flew back to Taiwan where she was, because she was on a student visa. I was on I was a musician. I was on a worker visa, and they're different. She doesn't have to update her visa. She's there for 4-year visa or whatever. Well, no, 2-year I think it was. Mine is more truncated, so I had to leave to go to outside and just decided to go to Hong Kong because I have friends there. But when I came back to Taiwan, she is waiting at the airport for me. We get on the bus to go back. and we both gave each other letters. And it was
Oh,
Nurse said, "Where else?"
still
Yeah,
have the
that's
letter.
Husband.
Was yours like a list of Jews you had to take on a train?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
What'd the letter consist of?
Well, you
A
know,
threat.
feelings.
Is it a
Stop.
naughty letter?
No, it wasn't. No, it was serious.
No pictures were in it.
No. That was
Just
after.
one.
Yeah.
How'd you know you were in love then?
Put any cologne
I don't get it. I'm perplexed.
Well, I have to say I probably had inklings from the beginning because when I met her because another boy liked her, and I was trying to help him hook up with her, right? And I at the time was chasing a few girls, but there's one girl particularly on that night, and she was just playing way too hard to get for me to bother keeping the attention. So I kind of gave up, and I was just trying to help this guy named Hero, who really liked this girl. I was trying to help him out, and he was useless. And the whole freaking night, I had been talking to her because I would try to start a conversation between them, then I'd shut up and back up to let him go, and then what does he do? Silence, right? So, well, I've been talking to her all night, and she we just kept talking because everyone we were going to see a movie, and we all went to Burger King after, right? It's like they have a lounge area upstairs, and we were all up there talking and chatting. And
Get the Whopper?
No, I didn't get. I just got a coffee. We were just chatting. But I had been talking to her all night, so I kept talking to her. And she had mentioned that she was interested in learning Spanish, and I just happened to have a Spanish electronic dictionary. I was like, well,
Hola, baby.
Hola, baby. And I was like, well, you can. I'll let you use it. And she came back to the room with me. We were staying at a really swanky youth hostel, and went back to the room, and I took the electronic dictionary out, and I gave it to her. And it wasn't intentional, but when I was giving it to her, I kind of just touched the side of her arm, and her eyes lit up. Right?
Static electricity.
Yes.
Is that a Spanish dictionary in your pants?
Well, I was well aware of these signs, and I was like,
Is that an electric dictionary in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Well, and so I instantly just took the opportunity. I said, "Hey, you want to go out on Friday?" And she says, "I have a date." But I was not deterred, Rosa. I said, "How about Saturday?" She said, "Sure."
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And
That's cute.
That's when you drop the Vanilla Ice line?
No.
That
was 2.5 weeks later. You gotta savor the Vanilla Ice line, Elrod.
Then he bit off the guy she went out with on Friday's ear.
No.
Just like Vanilla Ice.
Don't you ever call her again.
Just like most heroes, he was useless.
But I'm telling but I just did it on the instant. But I actually had a date on the Saturday that I had to break to go with her.
Oh.
So, and I never looked back. So, yeah.
Dirty
breaking
boy.
hearts.
Aw, poor girl.
That was a date with a stewardess too, and those things only go one way.
Broken-hearted.
Yeah, stewardesses are great.
I will keep that in mind whenever I meet a stewardess.
Yeah.
Yep, they always have peanuts and cookies and snacks.
Yay! And drink. You're like,
But ladies never talk to the male ones. They are always gay. So
They are.
you cannot.
That's true.
Ladies will never experience the stewardess. I guess.
True.
I always know where the
That's true, yeah.
safety exits are. It's pretty.
Do you think
impressive.
they purposely hire gay guys to be male stewardesses?
Probably. Yeah.
Stewards? Whatever you call them. Flight attendants.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Steward. They're just all named Steward.
Steward. Smallies.
Small. Whoa. I actually I had a date with a girl the week after that, and I broke that off too. That she was a hostess at a restaurant.
A Twinkie?
No,
Well,
she
no.
didn't have the most.
Because I was walking down the road in Taipei.
It was Little Debbie.
Well, no, I was walking down the road just kind of checking out
Long
because
story short, he could have married Little Devil.
I could have, but there was I had a gig that night, and I'm just kind of walking around, getting a feel, looking at the restaurants, what I might want to try, and I'm just walking down the road with this guy. He was the drummer in another band, and walking down the road, and I just kind of glanced over to my left, and there was this hottest little Chinese girl sitting in there behind the little podium, for the hostess thing. I stopped, took 2 steps back, walked right in, and got a date out of her.
Date me or else.
Just call me Eric Swalwell because I'm dating a Chinese woman.
Mm-hmm. Dude, she was fine. But
Chester only dates girls that sound like cats.
So there you go. Whoever asked me how did I know it was love, I broke dates off with hotties.
Because what was it that you actually loved about her?
I don't want to hear this.
At that moment,
go bad.
At that moment,
love is different.
No, it is different. At that moment, it's going to sound weird, Rosa, but because she's a beautiful woman. I mean, sexy and all that. Okay, yes. But really, what caught my attention is the stupidest thing ever. Because like one of my first nights meeting that entire group of people that she just was part of, I didn't even really know her at that time. I invited everybody to come see me play. I was playing at Club Kiss. I was with a band called 911. It was like a pop band, and I was a saxophone player. And I invited everybody to come out, and it's a beautiful club, right? I'm up on stage, I'm killing it. I'm doing a solo. Everyone is losing their mind as usual. They're just having a great time, right? And all these girls are screaming and all this kind of stuff. And I look over the side and I see her. I don't even know her name at this time, right? And she just could not be bothered. She didn't care.
Oh, she won you with a yawn. That's awesome.
She did, dude. She did. I mean, all these other girls are losing their damn mind, right? There's a saxophone player up there, just hitting it away, and she.
Hey baby, I couldn't help but notice that you just could not care less.
Yeah, isn't it weird?
Yeah.
But it's stuck in my head,
You saw the saxophonist from the Lost Boys, and we're just like, whatever.
Well, I wasn't that big, but I was in really good shape, dude.
Yeah, she challenged you. That was the whole point. She challenged you.
Maybe.
You actually had a challenge.
Yeah. But it was the right choice. I made the right choice.
Yes, you did.
You
say this right now. Is that so sweet? Look at that. That's so sweet.
But but no, you are, Rosa. Love is very different than lust.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It is. Yeah. Lust is
And that's
pretty
so
easy, really.
Lust is easy to a certain point. There comes a point in your life where it's harder, actually, because you recognize what you're losing. You recognize what you're giving up.
Well, you should be married by that time.
Well, that's it. If you're older and you know
12? Come on, dude.
Well, passion and lust are not the same thing, right?
No, I agree with that, but marriage isn't really a thing that happens every year so much.
Marriage.
All you in America seem to get married. Everyone in England does not get married.
Oh, marriage is great.
Or they
dude.
do in the
guys are all
United
gay.
States,
True.
That's true.
Wow.
That is
They're
true.
all gay.
That is true, Eric. Yeah.
that.
No, I'm a strong supporter of the institution of marriage. You just got to pay attention, don't think too much, and don't be a self-consumed ass. I mean,
It's never interested me.
being a self-consumed ass.
No, just marriage has never interested me.
Well,
Once.
I imagine it's not for everybody. I like it.
It's more of a Christian thing anyway. So it's a religious kind of deal, in it. So
Well, Rabbit, it's about coming together and building a family and a life together. That's it. It's not
I
that
get that, but you don't need to be married to do that, do you? So
I know a lot of Wiccan marriages, so I wouldn't say it's just Christian.
Yeah, because marriage is all over the world.
Yeah.
You know.
everyone
no, I
married.
mean like the official. Sign a document. Your wife takes all your shit off your marriage.
That's a government
Well,
divorce.
now that is very much a Western thing. Most countries aren't like that at all, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And William Wallace
It
get
happened
married?
to my cousin, and there's stuff like that put. I don't know. I don't agree.
No,
There's no
Marriage
too
is
many bad
basically
experiences for friends and family.
Well, to be fair, Rabbit, some countries like say Thailand. I love Thailand, right? It's one of my favorite places. Thailand has two levels of marriage. They have the Buddhist monk
Boys and lady
marriage.
boys.
Well, that too. I don't know if that's legal there. Actually, I have no clue. It probably is. But they have the Buddhist monk marriage, and then they have the official state, document marriage. They have both, right? And I imagine, because I don't know every country in the world, but I imagine there's a lot of countries like that that have the religious marriage and the government certificate marriage. I'd imagine.
Well, yeah, there's
Okay.
in Texas. I don't know. In Texas, there's common law where it actually turns into marriage. If you say something in front of other people, it's marriage. It's
Or if you cohabitate for a certain number of years, right?
Yeah.
Like 7 years.
Damn.
7 years. If you say it in front of somebody, my wife, that's my husband. You're married. Dude.
That's my cousin.
That's weird.
It is.
Yeah. They believe in what daddy is. That's what it was.
I'm fine being how I am, thanks.
No, sure. I'm just saying it's not all that bad, Rabbit.
I'm not saying it's bad for everybody. My best friend got married, and he's fine. He's happy. I was even his best man and all that. It was
Not
it was
that there's
great.
anything wrong with that, he says.
Yeah, you get like
But,
food out of it and stuff. It's pretty great.
Being a best man sucks. I don't know if you've ever done it. It's
Oh,
terrible.
I have. I was the best man. I've actually been a best man for a couple weddings, and I never want to do it again.
If I get asked again, I'll say no. Fuck you. Do it yourself. Get somebody else. I'm not interested.
I don't think you can be the groom and the best man.
Say that
Thankfully,
again.
my mate was a musician, so we just played songs instead of really doing too many things, speeches and like crap.
Well, I know with us, we filled out the paperwork in the government office, but later we had a ceremony. Actually, I was married by a Buddhist monk in the ceremony.
Bada boo, ba bing.
Well, he was actually a Shaolin monk, oddly enough.
Oh,
So did you have to fight your way to the
Yeah, he could
altar?
kill you.
Well,
Yeah.
he didn't though.
How many statues was he able to cut through?
Well, he didn't
Yeah,
do
no,
any.
man. How many
He didn't do
spades
any.
did he
kung-
buy?
He didn't do any kung fu stuff. He just did the monk thing.
But
Lame.
You
But
don't
he
even
made
ask.
he made
Chester
Chester
lame.
grab a pebble from his hand before he could actually get married.
Yep.
that part is.
Cannot touch pebbles
Trying
in
to
my
take my
hand.
ear.
I had to
Not
do it
because
twice,
I'm
but he
not
was
monk.
pretty chill about it.
Straw pool is made.
Thank you. And we are 2 minutes away, by the way, if anyone cares.
Oh, thank goodness! I've been done forever.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I'm so tired.
Actually, this show
Trying to
went
find
by
new colors to
quick,
do.
man.
Fun conversation.
They fly by when you know what you're doing.
I think we're just goofing off and having fun. Good stories. Me having to reveal intimate details because of women pressure.
That's right.
I know they
everybody
pressured you
close?
so hard. You were just like, no way, and then they were like, you better tell us, and you said, okay, fine. That's what you said.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Andrew,
The
funny
yawn
thing
really
is,
got you.
I think it's a good story, right? Especially if you have a good story that you don't have to embellish at all. That's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing with it is, my wife hates it when I do that. That's personal. That's private.
Oh.
Her yawning?
Now it's live on the internet, so now she can't stop it at all.
Everyone wants to know, yeah.
She doesn't
Stop
pay
the signal.
She doesn't pay attention to my hobbies, Andrew.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why I say all the things that I do, is because I was like, yeah, none of my friends are gonna watch this show.
That's
It's
true.
fine.
That's true. That's true.
I can talk trash about everybody.
Yeah. Now, I always love the stories where they need zero embellishment. Those are the best.
That should be most stories, surely.
I try to make them as many of
If
as
it's
possible.
worth telling, it has to be like that. Otherwise, why would you bother telling it?
Well, I mean, some stories need a little embellishment, but those are the best ones, though. Yeah.
The car chase scene.
Yeah.
I've nearly been hit by a car before when someone was they were being chased by cops. It was crazy.
That is crazy. You are
Yeah.
correct.
No,
Never had
literally.
that.
I was walking up, getting drunk with my mates, going up to this club, and we saw this car drive past. Cop cars come flying past it. Then later on, we saw this helicopter and heard this noise. I went, what the fuck's going on? There's a fucking car swerving right near us, almost hit us, with like 2 wheels out, and even more cop cars chasing it. It hit the fucking wall right near us. We had to jump out of the way, and then they smashed the window, dragged him out, and beat him to the floor. It was really funny. Then we went clubbing after that. It was
Nice.
it was a very good start to a night.
That and the police
That
were
was-
a
that
great
was just-
story.
That was just exactly what happened. It was probably more interesting if you were there. But...
Yeah, sure. No, I actually saw. I've never seen that.
That's plenty interesting.
Yeah,
I actually
That's
got
just
a
one
ticket.
story I have.
I actually got a ticket, even though I didn't have a license.
That's interesting. Were you driving though, or were you just walking?
No,
I think everyone was waiting
okay.
for the punchline.
Okay. So here's the story.
Okay.
Oh, going back to different weapons.
So
Damn it.
I was driving to work. I was actually driving to work. My dad was actually driving me to work. I was actually my grandpa and my dad are sitting in the middle of, or I'm sitting in the middle of both of them, which you're not supposed to do that apparently. So, but instead of the cop giving him the ticket, he gave me the ticket.
Oh, not right.
You're sitting in the middle of the car?
Of the truck, of the work truck that we were in.
Where is this?
Tennessee. So
Oh, okay. I'm always like, what do they call it? Monkey in the middle. I'm always the monkey in the middle because my legs are so short. I'm not scared.
Wow, I haven't heard that in forever. Monkey in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to get...
Once
I always
again,
heard the other way.
old people. Middle of the monkey? That sounds disgusting.
That sounds wrong.
Okay. Anyway, Jeff, it's kazoo time.
Oh, I gotta have a beer.
Wow, he's improving. He's improving. Those late night hours that level it up.
Oh, I should probably quit it.
It's all in the upper lip.
It is. It's true. All right, well, let's go around here and take a look at the art. You guys give us a vote. So I'm going to start up here with Andrew, and he's done a creepy thing with some kind of satanic imagery behind it. Oh my God!
Yeah, I love my cosmic horror.
Oh yeah. You know, have you seen the movie The Void?
Oh yeah, I love it. That was a great movie.
What a great Lovecraftian story, dude. That is awesome. It's one of the best Lovecraftian ones, actually.
Yeah, and wonderful practical effects. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it was awesome. That movie was great.
This reminds me of that a little bit. I don't know why.
Hooded figures,
it
moons,
looks-
red.
Yeah, the symbols.
Looks super creepy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thanks.
It's
He got
awesome.
his little beady eyes right there
Oh, yes,
too.
you do. They are perfect.
Very monstrous.
Yes. Awesome. Well, if you guys like his creepy Lovecraftian Cthulhu take, then please vote for him in the straw poll. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice. Let's keep moving along here, and we have Amy, and she's just cheating.
That's what I do.
Yes. I don't know what to say. It's just crazy cute. Even the jack-o'-lantern, which is supposed to be terrifying, is cute.
Oh.
Like him?
So what we learned from this, folks, is that Amy is the musical one, and Melissa is all love. So there you go.
That is true.
Yeah,
No.
the truth comes out, and Melissa has very pale green eyes. Oh well. Yes, but of course it's super cute and it's awesome. It is pure Amy. It is all very nice. So if you guys
Yeah.
like it, vote for her in a strong poll. It's great.
Happy Halloween.
Creepy Amy.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
Ooh.
super creepy. Alrighty then. Let's move along here over to Amran, who also cheats. My God, Amran, how can she walk?
Legs.
Well, she's got the
Dude.
cane, so that helps.
She doesn't have to walk. She's gonna get a ride no matter
Oh,
what.
poor frog.
I know.
Yeah.
What did the frog ever do to anybody, Amran? What's the deal?
I don't think we're allowed to show death on stream.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll go for it.
Her back must hurt
Quite happy.
with all that weight on her.
That's true. So Amran, tell us what's the deal with the frog.
Yeah.
Is it cool?
Is there
Right.
familiar?
It's an
Don't like it,
Australian
yeah.
tradition, the Halloween frog.
Is it? Is that maybe it is in Australia? We don't know.
Yeah, the Halloween frog.
Do you guys
Excellent
celebrate
shit.
Samhain down in
No, no,
Australia
no.
in any way?
They call it a
We do,
Coswagger.
Well,
Not
there's
as-
frog.
Not as fanatical as Americans do.
Yeah, no, we do love our Halloween. But
Yep.
you know, it is a European thing. So, you know. But it is awesome. This
Yeah, Armoron, get with the picture.
Yeah.
It is
Oh,
really
yeah.
good though. I like the tree in the back. It's nice. I wasn't looking at the breasticles at all. I wasn't.
She has a nice set of trees.
She
Yeah,
does
that's-
have a
Yeah,
nice set of
now that
trees.
you mention it, there is a tree back there.
There is, yeah, and the moon.
Mr. Tree.
Yes, and a magical
Bonus
frog.
points to anyone who knows where it's from. It's a fan art.
Oh yeah, I thought so.
original
It's
character.
either is it? I don't know if it's King's Crown or Genshin Impact. Not Genshin Impact, but I forget which property it's from. But I did notice the character design.
From a fighting game.
Dragon's Crown.
That's what it is. There, yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Dragons.
I was close.
Crown. Oh, Alpha Proto's on it too. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
I have no clue. All right, but it looks great though. If you like what Amron has done, please vote from the straw poll. All righty, let's keep moving along here, and we're going to go on to a Mr. Hawkins, who is just. I mean, could you be more cliche, Eric? I mean, God.
I didn't even finish it. Ran out of time.
Yeah.
What do you do, Dracula?
You know, he did a Hessen on a horse with a pumpkin head.
Yeah.
No.
That's
He's
Those
got
dang
Ichabod Crane's
Draculas.
head.
I
My
have to
God,
say,
you should. Why don't you just draw a dog man instead?
but his uniform's pretty good though. Why did you choose those colors?
Those were the colors of the Hessian.
Yes,
Vultures.
but I would just. Why do you know that?
I looked it up.
I'm
That
the
looks
one that's
reference
supposed to
for
know
everything.
these things, Eric. Me.
Eric.
He's the
did-
pathologist.
Yes,
I
that's
did
right.
my homework to impress Chester.
Say it's called research.
It's true. It is.
I like
true.
it. It reminds
It
me of the
is.
painting from The Sopranos.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It is awesome though, and it is perfect Halloween. So if you guys like what Eric has done, please vote for him the straw poll. Very cool, Eric. Thank you.
Pretty cool.
Let's see here. What's going on, Elrod? Elrod, sir, give us some love, man. Ooh, that's a sexy witch.
I love you, Chester.
No, I love you too.
Oh.
I love you and respect you as a person.
Thank you.
Aw,
You're welcome.
And how much?
I drew a witchy lady.
You did.
she's so cute. I like her
Uh,
earrings.
I did my favorite Halloween tradition movie, Dr. Fives.
Oh yeah.
Free.
There's Vincent Price mask down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we did the ultimate Halloween, or
Frankenstein.
Sherlock versus Lucy.
Yes.
Getting ready
well,
to throw her in the lake.
who's gonna win that though?
She probably will, because
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
the bee powers.
Girl power.
She
Yeah.
ought to slug him.
Yeah. Lucy. Oh God. Too much Lucy in the world. But that's awesome. And it's the classic Frankenstein too. Look at that. He's got the hairsuit vest as he should. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But he has the wrong haircut for that vest, so. I
Oh
messed
well.
up.
Yeah, well, that's okay. He's Frankenstein.
Who's out of
He
style or something?
He can clash.
It was on clearance.
This is one I didn't finish, which is
My rabbit.
a local legend called the Bunny Man Bridge, which is a thing you can look up on YouTube, where a bunch of idiots, mainly stoners, think that a guy dressed like a bunny and killed a bunch of people with an axe.
Oh no.
And
The
he
guy
haunts
didn't kill
Bunny Man
anybody.
Bridge.
He didn't kill her. He just beat her up and took her stuff.
Yeah, it just never happened.
Oh well,
But it's
mine did.
it's a spooky road, and it's not even that spooky. I'm like, it's just a bridge, like a little tiny tunnel,
So
and it's
there's-
surrounded with McMansions. So it's
there's-
like, it's not very spooky
There's
anymore.
another story about a guy in a bunny suit.
Yeah, like almost
Sounds like
every
something.
area has a similar story.
It's Christmas Story. Also,
Is it?
Donnie Darko.
Well, that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a
Where he's
Christmas
wearing that
story.
stupid man suit.
Christmas Story.
Yeah, he has a bunny suit in Christmas Story.
Oh, maybe there was some take on it. Maybe the guy was wearing it for a reason. But anyway, if you guys like what Elroy's done, please vote for him in the straw poll. I do love the
Dan
fact that
Fraga.
You put we'll blame Dan. That's easy. But I do love the hairsuit vest though. That is a nice touch, dude. Nice touch. Let's go on here to Honey.
Can we just go ahead and maximize that a little bit?
Yes. Oh, there it is. Okay.
And there.
Little druid girl walking up to the door, and the monster's going to eat her. Perfect.
Right.
Oh, don't let it happen.
Oh no, let it happen. You know, it'd been great if the shadow got bigger and bigger and bigger and just came out and devoured her. That would have been awesome.
We might need another hour.
Yeah, might need an hour for that one.
Yeah, a little bit more time, but that would be perfect. That would be Far Side-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm getting a Far Side vibe out of this, but I am. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Very neat. Well, if you guys like this wonderful effort here from Honey, please vote for her in the straw poll. Very nice.
Thank you, Shetron. I like
the color.
Thanks, sis.
I do like the color. I do.
You kind of wish I had time to
It
move.
does look like a good one-panel comic. Like, you know what I mean? Like a
Yeah, it does.
Like peanuts.
Yeah.
I'm getting better drawing backgrounds.
There's usually more than one. Family Circus was the one panel one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like that.
the guy who wrote the Family Circus was actually Glenn Keane's father. Glenn
wow.
Keane was an animator who worked on like Beauty and the Beast, He's the Beast, and
Yeah.
you know,
The best animator in the world.
yeah, him.
Oh wow.
Wait, Bill Keane is his father? That's crazy.
So I guess it runs in the family.
I suppose, yeah, that is cool.
Crazy Methodist.
All right. We're over here looking at Kima's really nice wolf. Is this a wolf or a werewolf? Which Kima?
A wolf where?
There.
Ooh.
Werewolf.
Nice.
There.
Oh, look at that. Nice color. I like it. Very nice, Kima. Look at that. That is cool. I love
Name
the
is Igor.
I love the saliva in the mouth too. That's really good.
Yeah, I didn't feel like doing line work today. I wanted to be lazy.
This is lazy?
Well, you did with style.
Jesus.
Painting is
wrong way
painting is
around.
definitely easier.
Is
It is
it?
Yeah.
definitely easier.
I was too lazy to do
Because you
line
can be
work.
a lot looser with it.
Well, I think it looks great. And if you guys like what Kima has done, vote for her in the straw poll too. Sounds like old Mike has got his pro version back up and running, so that's nice. Let's come over here, Rabbit, and Rabbit that is an awesome Freddy, but I remember that from the past. You colored it.
I've been working on it a bit today. Yeah, sorry, I was just doing something. It's better.
No, it looks great. Yeah.
No, I mean it's better than what I did today. All right. I did the crow recently. Does that count?
Dude, we already saw that. That was freaking awesome. Show that again.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
That was really good, man.
Yeah, good job on that, Abbott.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
It is so good. You know the thing I like the best about it? It's the crow, but it's Ozzy Osbourne dressed as the crow.
That's the.
It is. Look at it. That is definitely old Black Sabbath Ozzy day. Ozzy right there.
I can hear the dialogue now. It's not a very bad guy.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
That was supposed to be funny, guys. Laugh.
Uh-huh.
It was sad because it's true.
Yes. Well, if you guys like the medley of Rabbit stuff, please vote for Straw Poll because it is badass. That Freddy is awesome, dude. It's perfectly on model. Very nice. Very nice. Let's move over here to Sheldon.
Hello.
I like what Sheldon's done today. That's cool, dude.
Thanks. Yeah, I was going crazy with the colors, getting wacky. Silly goose.
It's interesting how the pink actually pulls it out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting too.
Neat. Do we want to put a title on this or just Wild Man? Vampire?
Yeah, let's go.
It's like a
vampire.
28 Days Later zombie to me.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or a zombie.
Or a
Vampire
zombie.
zombie.
Yeah, it looks more like a 28 weeks later zombie to me.
Oh yeah.
The
that one.
Zompire.
Yeah.
A vampine. Vampy.
Now, what is that?
Vampine.
30 Days of Night? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Where they're up in the
yeah.
Canadian
Alaska.
Yep.
That's a really good one.
That is a great vampire movie, dude. Really
I
nice.
like
Based on a comic, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the comic is wild because the artist that they got for the comic, he has a really interesting style, and he does for all of his comic projects.
Well,
You know what's funny about that artist is he's a really good artist, and then covers it up with all that muddy, blurry stuff. It's he draws backwards, like that scratchy, blurry stuff that in the finished book.
Hey, what's
Like
wrong
it starts out as like complete beautiful art, and then
Yeah.
he just turns it into mud. It's so bizarre.
Yeah.
It just makes you angry when you see his process.
Huh.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was just thinking, yeah, I could see watching something. Oh, look at the nice clean lines, and then okay, now to make it look more dramatic and organic.
Stop.
No, stop.
Stop, right? Yeah, no, I agree. But I like that movie because it shows vampires as the monsters they are. These days, we get so many of these pretty things like Twilight. It's like, what the hell, dude? Vampire is a freaking monster.
Yeah. I want some more proper. A new vampire movie.
Drink
That'd be
human
great.
blood.
There is a episode of, I think it's called The V Word. It's an episode of a series called Masters of Horror. And I think it's John Saxon plays the vampire, and that is a great episode.
Well,
Speaking of series horror, have you seen the new TV horror series? Is it Guillermo del Toro's?
Oh yeah, I want to check that out.
Yeah, I want to
Oh,
check
dude.
that out too.
Yeah.
It's
tonight.
awesome. Definitely watch it.
Yeah, my wife and I are going to watch that tonight. It's because I don't have we're in a slight hiatus. My band isn't practicing tonight, so.
Oh, fun.
Perfect time to watch some creepy horror.
It is, but I don't know.
Weird
It is.
horror and-
Is it fun? I get itchy when I don't
no.
perform weekly.
Me too. I agree. Definitely. I haven't not done that in ages.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we musicians are addicts, really.
Yes, I agree.
They are.
I agree.
Yeah, it's just hard.
I feel that same way about coffee.
Oh well, I just drank my coffee. But no, seriously, any of you ever have an opportunity to be on stage and to be able to feel that? I advise it highly. It's just amazing the reception from the crowd, the excitement. If you can get a crowd up and jumping and hooting and hollering, oh my God, it's awesome. It's really awesome.
I was actually
Even if it
sung
seems
on stage,
scary,
so yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah. Anyway,
It
Sheldon,
does feel pretty good, yeah.
it does feel
Yo.
great, dude. It's awesome. If you guys get an opportunity, take it. But Sheldon, awesome. Vote for him in the straw poll.
Thank you.
Really, really good. Let's see here. I got a couple I have to go pull up, but I'll do the last one on the screen now, and that's of course Alan, which means I have to turn the entire. Oh Jesus, Alan, that's cheating for sure.
Oh yeah.
I did this in 2 hours. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Go ahead, dude.
Okay, hold on. I got a new system. New system. Who this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw that earlier. Yeah.
Door.
It's a red door.
It is the red door.
I'm looking at YouTube. Where am I looking?
Oddly enough, I want to paint it black.
I prefer. Speaking of the red doors, I prefer
I can't do anything else. Worked a lot better.
All I see was a door.
Yeah, it didn't black out.
No, it
Oh,
didn't.
good.
It didn't black out.
Yeah.
And you chose a non-copyrighted version of that song. Thank you. I appreciate you.
It was the He-Man version of that song.
With the best version. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it is.
Oh,
Yes.
That's dude. That's awesome. I love that.
That is good.
That is a-
It is.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good idea too.
I really
Little
like
buddy there at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, that is that Orko in there.
Orko.
It's almost like Orko's been turned
It's an
inside
Orko
out.
bag.
Yeah, it's an Orko
Yeah,
bag.
it is.
Put a
It's so
caveat in.
wrong. Skeletor, you're evil. That is awesome. And go back to the Nightmare on Elm Street one. Yeah, that is.
I'm glad well,
That
I
is
say we
so
all did
cool.
Freddy, but it's
Yeah, that one looks really cool.
That is awesome, dude.
That's
Yeah.
the Kayfabe-tober.
Yeah, for Kayfabe-tober.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
you've
doing
been
Jason.
burning the whole time, just burning it.
Yeah, that is really cool. And you
Like-
know, to be fair, Tim Burton doing the Nightmare on Elm Street might be interesting, actually.
He's got to stick to the to the gore, though. You know what I mean? Like his style might be really good, but like, will he hit the violence? You know?
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. But if he did,
it's
though,
not
it'd
going to be
interesting.
worse than the freaking other one. So
That's fair. And I feel bad for Early as well because he's a really good actor, but that was bad casting, dude.
no
I forgot
one
all
can
about
play
that movie.
Freddy. Not one person can play it other than Robert
Nah,
Englund. There's
that's fair.
no one that can do it.
He is.
That's why I put
that's
Johnny
true.
Depp there. Tim Burton would just
Like-
hire Johnny Depp to be Freddy.
He would, yeah.
Mhm.
Which is ironic because Freddy has killed Johnny Depp.
He has.
He
That's
has,
true.
he has indeed.
That's
One
true.
of-
That was his
one of
first movie,
Full
you know.
circle,
man.
yeah. Well, one of Freddy's better kills, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, he minces him and
Bed.
blood just goes.
Yeah,
so
I'd
much
say
blood.
that one and the ceiling kill was great. Those are great.
On the
Like the
first
TV.
movie, the ceiling
Yeah.
kill was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I was saying actually, because you meant the Red Door, right? I for James Wan, I prefer his Insidious series over his Conjuring one. Am I the only one?
Yeah, Insidious is pretty good.
I love that series, man. It's really good. Conjuring's good too. But I prefer his.
Nah,
early work.
Insidious is better.
The problem
It
the
is
problem
better.
with Insidious is they hold too long on the monsters, and then you're just like, oh, it's just people. Oh, okay.
Well, they are
That was
just
my
people. That's kind of the point.
Yeah,
They
but they're
are.
not spooky.
Just
Mm,
people's always boring.
to
Been
be-
done to death.
Yeah, okay. I guess I get what you're saying. I just prefer the Insidious over it. But the Red Door just popped in my head immediately. Anyway, if you like what Alan has done, please vote for him the straw poll. Alrighty, let me go over here and pull up the other people we have on here, Mr. Motion and Rosa.
Oh, I just realized what I should have done. I should have done Vinnie Jones in Midnight Meat Train. That'd have been amazing. Sorry. I just, why didn't I think of that before? No one would have known what I was drawing.
All right, so let's show.
That was a
Mr.
fantastic movie too.
Yeah,
One of those movies right out of nowhere.
Clive Barker.
Bradley Cooper was terrible in it, but everything else was good.
I loved it when it got to the end. It's like, what the fuck? Good stuff.
Alrighty.
Vinnie Jones, that was Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he was. Yeah, that was. He did do that. Yeah.
He's in so many great movies, dude. I
Yeah,
love Vinnie
that's
Jones, man.
Breed.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and now I got it so these guys can see it here. Alrighty then. All right, so
nice.
let me bring it up. And here we go. So this is from Mr. Motion. He did a little bit of a Predator in his way. It's very nice. I love the helmet
Nice.
detail. Look at that. That's nice.
Very cool.
It is
Actually, the
very
Berserker Predator from Predators.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love his mask.
It is cool looking.
Is that the one with the jawbone on his mask?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's cool.
Very neat. If you guys like it, vote for him in the straw poll. Very cool. Let's see here. Let me bring up the other one here. Well, I've got JD too, so let me throw. Let me throw JD's up.
Rotor, the Destroyer.
Did
We
he
have-
leave?
He
Yeah.
did. We have Bojangles Demon. Okay.
nice.
Rotor.
It's Butthead.
We have.
Butthead.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's an alien's popping out. An alien's popping out. of his chest.
Okay.
It's a ghost alien.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And we have Testicle Monster.
I like to call them Scroto Baggins.
It is Scroto Baggins. You're right.
That's wrong, Rob.
It looks like a cryptid, like the Rake or something like that. I know he said it was an alien though.
He did. He did.
But it does look like it looks like a cryptid.
It did. Come on. It has testicular leanings.
I never would have thought that. You said it. Now I can't not see it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of an X-Files episode.
It does. Yeah.
Ah, Fooch.
Is that the Fluke Monster? No? Okay. But
I
no,
do like his background on that.
That's probably his grey thing that he saw in his house.
That's probably true. Yeah, that's probably true. But if you like what JD has done, vote from the straw poll. I particularly like Mr. Bojangles here. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I think that one. Yeah, that one's good.
It's my favorite. And our last actual competitor. Well, Jesus, Rosa. Uh-oh. Rosa's sandbagging today, guys. You're in trouble.
Oh, I know. Rosa's is awesome.
Oh, I like that.
Like
Straight
straight up.
Yeah, scary story. Yeah.
That is
Appreciate that.
great, Rosa. That's really
Well,
good.
I'll tell you a little Halloween story. It's because a lot of those really from real life, and I'm the one that's we talk about it in our family. We're the walkers with the dead, because when somebody dies or they pass away, they call us, and they may be in there for a while. In fact, the one that I had that was the longest was a gentleman who was in his chair, and he had been there for several days, and had already the bugs had already gotten started with him, and I'm not a type of person that freaks out, and he had a little dog in there that had been stuck in there for several days, and I was the one that went in to save the little dog and to bring it out. And he was sitting in the chair, just sitting like he had been in real life, except that he had started to take on the visage of death. And so we have to be respectful of the dead because sometimes they really do walk. We just don't see them.
And it's also creepy.
But yeah, so these are actually some of the murders. That's sort of real life. So I've actually seen that before.
Wow, it's really good though.
I think you're a horror artist, there, Rosa. I think you can do horror art. Just saying.
Yeah.
I could, but then I get scared.
You know who is actually, I think would be a very good horror artist is Gary Shipman.
Oh gosh,
because
yeah.
he has sort of like this.
Gary has that dark feel.
Yeah,
to
he has a very dark feel
does.
to it.
He does. He does. No, that is true. He can. That's why his Mickey Mouse is creepy as hell. But yeah. But I think you should do one of those creepy spaghetti things.
The creepy pasta.
Creepy pasta.
Creepy spaghetti.
Spaghetti's pasta.
Scary spaghetti's better.
Creepy spaghetti. Yeah, this was done pencil and
Creepy rigatoni, man.
Creepy ravioli would be better. Yeah, this was
spooky spaghetti.
This is just
Creepy cribs.
The eraser was used to actually create the body and everything.
Yeah. Well, that's neat. Well, if you guys
Fearful
like what Rosa's
Fazoli.
done, that's true. I like that one best. But if you guys like what she's done, vote for the straw poll. It's pretty cool. All right. Whilst you guys do that, I'm going to go over here and just start starting the draw along. And we got a bunch of them. Now, I'm Alpha Proto is absolutely cheating. This is draw along stuff. Now, I don't know who this character is, but she can trick or treat me any day.
It's Morgan.
Nice.
Oh, an angel costume.
That's adorable.
Is it from that fighting game?
Yeah, it's Morgan from Darkstalkers.
Oh, he replaced the black with the white. I see. Yeah, this is the angelic version.
Yeah.
He's going with a reverse costume. Just reverse.
Oh yeah, totally.
She is hot and she is trick or treating. So good on you, Alpha Proto. Let's see who else we got in here.
I'm a terrible influence on him.
Yeah.
Now, Doug did a lot today. He did a lot. But I'm going to get that on the other side. But let's do Jason Gonzalez first. We have a little bit of Nosferatu. Nice. That's
Ooh,
wonderful.
Wow.
Very.
That was very good.
Jason. I like his
Pretty
eyes.
cool.
Yeah, no,
That's
it
a
is
great.
really good. Yeah, good job, Jason. And then he did. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's good. It's a giant, I think.
Oh wow, that is cool.
Oh,
That is really
Aw.
neat.
He's eating that dude.
Hey, everybody. It is cool. Very nice, Jason.
That's
Thun-
awesome.
Yeah, Thunder Rat. It's Thunder Rat. Jason Gonzalez. Yeah, very nice. Is that doxing? It's not doxing.
No, because it's on Twitter.
It is. But really good, Jason. Jason just gets better and better all the time.
Really
And then I got a whole bunch of stuff from Doug. Let me grab that on the other side. Just make sure I got everybody in here. I do. All right, so let me go over here and do it this way. All righty. Our weekly look at Twitter. Let's see. Do we have anything interesting? No. Prime Video. No. You need
Oh, look
hair.
at that guy over in the Who to Follow. Hey, everybody should follow that guy.
Which guy?
Over in Who to Follow.
BTS?
Oh,
No.
it's
Oh,
Sergeant
yeah.
Slaughter.
Everybody should.
Andrew and Sergeant
Ooh.
Slaughter.
Wakanda forever. Okay, Wakanda forever.
Actually, Sergeant Slaughter follows me too.
Oh, hey, I should, and I will. I will follow this. How come I haven't followed you yet? That's weird. Okay.
I don't know.
So I have done so. And Sergeant Slaughter,
Yay.
if you are not following Sergeant Slaughter, what are you doing?
I'm a member of Cobra, so
Yeah.
my union won't let me.
I don't know who these people are, but I should probably follow them. We got, I don't know what that, more Wakanda. Dumbass. All right. What? Don't do it. Don't do it. She's upset
she's
about
gonna get it.
something. She's upset. Don't do it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who you are. Who are you?
What?
Is that 50 Cent?
That's
Kanye West.
50 Cent. 50 Cent speaking. Okay. Oh, baby. Yeah. Andre the
wow.
Giant. Look at that. That's nice, dude.
Yeah,
A
very
pillow
cool.
pad?
Jesus, his dad, it says.
That is really
What
cool.
the fuck have I missed?
Yeah. I don't know. I never look at that. The only time I ever look at this is with you guys. I have no clue what's going on. Why are you listening
you
to
look
the
at
art? Don't
Twitter,
listen to
don't
the
you?
art. What are you doing? Don't listen.
He's probably gonna throw some soup on it.
Jackasses. Okay. Arrest them forever. That's what I say. Arrest them forever, dumbasses. Oh, I love this. Elon walked in the Twitter office with a kitchen sink.
Let that sink in, he says.
Yeah, no,
Now,
well,
that
they
was-
also, everything.
This one's of a girl just doing her day at Twitter, and it's absolutely nothing.
Oh no, that's right. I remember that too, but it just made me think of Elon yesterday. That was funny. Let's see. I got to go over and look alive. Oh, we got a dancer. Oh, I've seen this before. No. This is not the one I was thinking of. Okay. Oh, cheaters. Okay.
Oh, nice.
What are you doing here? This isn't
Showing
funny.
the process.
It's not funny. Okay.
It is funny because they're pulling the people out of the streets.
As they should. Not today, thug. All right, probably someone gets shot. I better not look at that. All
Yeah.
right, let me go over here and let's go take a look here.
Yeah.
Well, got to be careful. Look at that, Rosa. Very nice. Everybody's cheating. All righty. Andrew's doing it. He's showing off the process. Look at that. That's neat.
Mhm.
That's neat. Okay. Let's see here. So let's come down to Blue Moon and let's look at his awesome stuff and see if I got everything. Okay, I got everything. All right. So first of
He
all,
must have had a bunch in the chamber.
these are the 3 ghosts from. Damn it! Oh, these ghosts?
That race?
These are
Are
the
they
3
serious?
ghosts, right? I can't remember what it's
I
from.
can't remember either.
Christmas past, Christmas present, and Christmas yet to come.
No.
I'm more like
Isn't it like
at
a
least
race,
terrified
like the Great
pictures
Race?
better.
No, it's from something. I just can't put my
Hanna
finger on it.
Barbera.
Something.
They're
like
really
that.
cool.
Yeah, 3 ghosts. Yeah. It is great though. It is really good. Thank you very much, Doug. We also got
Shake
a Black Frankenstein.
Yeah, Blackenstein.
I love
That's
the
awesome.
hands.
That's amazing.
Why does the face look so familiar? What's his name? What's that actor's
Had a
name?
Yaphet Kotto.
Oh, I don't. That's not what I was thinking. But that is awesome. That is all Blackenstein. There should be more of that in the world. I think absolutely. He probably said "Yo mother" a lot. That's probably true. We got an awesome werewolf. Look at that.
Wow.
That is
It is an
badass.
awesome werewolf.
Wow.
Oh, it's great.
That is really cool.
So good.
Changing.
It's so good.
So cool.
It is, yeah. And then he's got art.
Yep. Which is the best one. That is so good.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe how good that one is.
And it made me wish I'd done it as well. It sucks. Well,
Man.
it was good. You know what I mean?
Well, I would say
I had
that,
a reference for it and everything, and I was like, I can't be bothered.
well, I think Art the Clown is the new, recognizable IP, isn't it?
He's all right. It's a slasher though, not a horror. If you know what I mean, it's a
That's
different
true.
kind of thing.
Well, I mean, like Jason and Michael and stuff like that. He fits in right well.
Well, no, because they were more suspense. He kind of, I suppose, he's I don't know.
He blew up like out of nowhere, right? That movie,
the
the first
movie
one is
was
like
quite popular, but
Never
yeah,
even heard of it.
once it got bigger. Yeah.
Well, because nobody saw All Hallows Eve, and
I
then
did.
it wasn't until the
Yeah.
well, I did. No, I did too. But then it wasn't until the actual first Terrifier movie came out that he
oh,
really.
the little short film thing that started it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
The
I
anthology. Yeah.
and I think
You
the
have to
reason why
really be
it's
into
so
horror, I think.
the reason why it's so popular is because he is kind of cartoonish in the movie, and it's sort of like translates. You can't really believe that he's this monster.
Yeah.
He looks like a monster. to me.
Yeah. The mouth is incredible. Like what they did with his
such
mouth
a
is just
Yeah.
the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's the thing.
their
And his
practical
facial
effect.
expressions is so clever.
Their practical effect is so damn brutal, dude.
Oh yeah.
See, my I and don't get me wrong, I love Art the Clown. My only problem with him is he doesn't seem to follow any rules. And all of the monsters and all the slashers have followed rules in the past, but he doesn't follow any rules.
That's what I mean. It's more or less like a brute. It's like watching, Saw or Hostel or something. but with
In
a clown throwing
Terrifier
people up.
2, they do create cosmology. They do.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good.
No spoilers.
They need to work on it more, though.
Yeah, I don't
give
know if
them
I
more
like the
makeup?
I think they
cosmology, but
We'll
no,
see in the third movie.
I
'cause
didn't
think
say
it'll definitely get them.
cosmeticology.
But I just think every horror monster also has to follow rules. Like they have
They
to.
have to have a rule. There has to be a way
Yeah.
to defeat them, and that's always been the way, definitely.
Well, and he's indestructible too, right? Because in the first one, he was like
Oh,
all of a
hold on.
sudden at the end, he couldn't be
I didn't
killed.
know
You're
there was a
like, "What?"
song for Blackenstein. Hold on.
Oh, it's probably the theme song from the movie. Yeah.
Blackenstein.
That's amazing.
What's that last party saying?
The Black Frankenstein, come to the stand.
Oh, come to the stand.
Yeah. That's cool. It's very Godzilla-esque with that music, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what we've got here for the Wolfman. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's perfect music.
There's your Ozzy.
That's a great riff.
Back when Randy
when
Rhodes was with them.
No, that was Jake E. Lee.
Jake E. Lee.
Yeah, this back when music was real, not like the shit they got today. Goddamn. But anyway, thank you very much, Blue Moon. This is wonderful. We do appreciate you. All right, so let me
Great
go
work,
over here
Moon.
and let me vote. So I'll bring all this stuff up, and then here it is. Okay, good. I got everything back up. So alrighty. So let's see here. What are my choices today? And I do appreciate all the draw along, guys. That's really cool. So who won the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition Halloween Extravaganza? very good. And I do have I do have that. So it's good. Okay. Anyway, so who do I got? I got Andrew, Boston Cream Donut Strangler Fleming.
Whoa, that sounds great.
Yeah, well, they just don't make Boston cream donuts or pie would be the actual better one. They don't make Boston cream pie correctly outside of Boston. This is true. This is true. But anyway, stop killing people, Andrew. What are you doing? All right.
No, you're not my real dad.
That's true. That is true. Oh well. But I could have said something really crass, but I didn't. Then I could and it was seeing the next candidate that I had. Yeah. But Amy, the darkest I get is painting rainbows, Lester. That is the most truthful statement that Jeff has ever uttered. Goodness gracious. Or I could go with Melissa, Michael Myers' first babysitter, Lester. Aw. Outback Steakhouse slasher Amran. You ever been to Outback Steakhouse there, Amran?
I don't think they even have them here.
Probably not. Yeah. They're not very good.
They just call them steakhouse.
They're not very good. Yeah. Let's see here. Eric, insert generic remark about zombies here, Hawkins. That's fair. That's fair.
I think our equivalent is like a Texas steakhouse. We do have something like there was something like that, like a Texas themed sort of restaurant, and you're walking around, all the floors are just like covered in discarded peanut shells.
That's round. The ground round.
Yeah, we have those here too.
Ground round.
Freaking ground round.
Yeah, dude.
a
Anyway,
bar fight.
let's
We have
continue on here. JD, aliens from the planet Gonad, the comical topic. This is fair. This is fair. I do believe that Jeff was able today to get every possible scrotum term out. I guess you opened that thesaurus, huh?
Yeah, well, walking thesaurus. Pretty much.
The ballsaurus.
Okay.
Yeah,
Boston cream donut strangler makes sense now.
It does. It does. Yes, it does. But moving on here, I'm the reason Jason Voorhees has to wear a mask. Keenma. Oh. Damn. One Doom, the only thing I kill off are beers, Rabbit. That is true. That is true. That's true.
Killer.
El Rodimus, Friendly Fred's Exorcism and Taxidermy Service Flash. Wow, you make money off that?
Well, I get a van, so that's something.
That's fair. That's fair. Mr. the Ginsu Knife Slasher and Julianne Frymaker Motion. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
I think that's too old of a reference.
It probably is, but I got it. Yeah. Rosa, Texas Chainsaw Mistress de Oro.
I would do that.
No, don't do that.
What?
I like the next one. Sheldon, Baba Yaga's traveling bongo player. Martin. That's a good one, Jeff. You get 10 points for that one, Jeff. Yeah. Next, we have Alan, Daphne and Velma's secret lover, Alonzo. Are you a lesbian? I didn't know you were a lesbian.
Oh, hell yeah.
A thespian?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's illegal
For
in some
all
states.
day. All day. All right.
I mean, technically, he's a lesbian, right?
I guess. So very good naming conventions today, Jeff. You did good. You did good. Pat on the head. Pat on the head.
This was excellent.
You know, the thing is I had all these references to frickin' Young Frankenstein in my head, and I forgot them all when I started writing it all down.
Oh, these are good though. I have to say
I had
this
Abby.
one.
I had Abby Normal reserved for somebody, and I can't remember now.
But I gotta say this one again. This is great. Baba Yaga's traveling bongo player. That is great. It is wonderful. So who do I choose though? It's actually quite difficult. I could go with Andrew. Jesus cool. I go with Amy, or Melissa. I could go with the Amaran, who cheats. Eric's was really good today. JD's, Keenma's wolf, Rabbit's medley, Elrod's medley, Mr. Motion and his predator, Rosa. I gotta give it to Rosa, dude.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
have no
Heck yeah.
choice. I think they're all. There are many things you could choose though, but no, I gotta go Rosa. It's
Oh, that's sweet.
well, it's really good, especially for the theme. Who's what did? Oh, my vote had meaning.
What?
No, yes,
All right.
there it is.
Yeah,
I
no,
I
it did.
changed
Oh, wow.
the
Look at that.
world.
Brosa.
No way. No
Well,
way.
Yes,
That beat-
I will give it a minute. But it looks like I actually had meaning today, Rosa.
That's we got to get Kenma ahead now because I can't do this. Kenma,
What?
I'm a Kenma fangirl. I'll die.
I'm sorry, I used my vote on someone else.
Oh,
Me too.
well, I don't know. There were some really good ones, but I think
Yeah.
Rosa stole it though. That was very, very creepy. It was good.
Yeah. That's Rosa.
I think everybody was happy to do something different than an independent.
It was.
comics
It was
this week.
fun.
Yeah. We
Oh
can do
yeah,
that
no,
more
this
often.
is super fun.
Guys, I'm like not in charge of what get picked. You guys can raise your voice and say we want to do this. You know that, right?
I know, but sometimes we just
keep
want
doing
to
Halloween.
draw something fun for Halloween.
Yeah, I agree. It was fun. It's been a fun Halloween. Past couple of years, we hadn't been able to do anything in real life, anyway.
Aw.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
But I was able to do my Halloween party again. I'm doing my Bone and Kai again, so things are getting back to normal. So
There you go.
yeah. And I love my Bone and Kai. That's always fun.
that sounds dirty.
End of the year
Yeah,
party.
it's really
Sorry,
dirty.
end
Yeah,
of
all
the
guys
year
do.
party. Sorry, for the adults I have with the city. But you know what I do with the adult Bone and Kai? I run a
You
white
don't wanna know?
I ride a white elephant every year. Well, yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, they
A
love it.
literal elephant?
No, white elephant.
Is that
Everyone brings a present.
Some sort of
and
euphemism?
No.
Oh,
No, white elephants are awesome. Yeah. It's a
yeah.
kind of a
They're the
present
best
game.
elephants, aren't they, Chester?
Oh, okay.
White elephant.
They are. Yes.
They're always right.
Yes. Well, no, it's you basically everyone brings a present, you put it on a table, you give everyone a number, they choose from a hat. First person goes, choose a present, opens it. Next person can either take the first person's present or go get something from the table. Therefore, the person who has the last number can take anything on the floor
Mhm.
or take the last present. And of course, if your present is taken, you can take anything other than the present you just had taken, et cetera, and it turns into a war.
Holy crap, that's got more rules than frickin' Monopoly.
Oh no, dude, it's
Yeah,
great.
it lasts
Especially
like
the
another
women
Eyes
when
Wide
they
Shut
get
game.
when they get fighting over like a piece of ceramic or a flower or something. My God, it's great.
I was just thinking about one of those today where that when I was in grade school and I ended up getting back the thing I bought for someone else. I traded them for it
And that worked
because I
out.
liked it. And they didn't like it. And they're like, I like it. I'll trade you this crap for that.
There you go. Yeah. Well, you can do that, of course. You guys have never played a white elephant before?
Oh, I
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes we call it rob your neighbor, white elephants, got different things, different parts of the country.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's my family's was very large, so they did it every year. But you had to wait until you're like a teenager for you're allowed to be involved, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they're fun. But anyway, I'm going to call it here. It has tied up though, but that's okay. So I want to say thank you very much for awesome art we got today from Mr. Motion, Elrod, JD, Melissa, Andrew, Alan, Rabbit, Eric, and the Outback Man himself, Amaron, Amy, as well as Sheldon. So thank you guys very much. Awesome art. Happy Halloween to everybody, and claps.
Happy Halloween.
Yay. Happy Halloween. And we have a tie, so old Mike gets a couple people to show up next week. That'll be great, and hopefully Mike is going to do something fun next week for you guys. But of course, we have Rosa and Keenma. So enjoy yourself, guys, and congratulations, and thank you. Claps. Yeah, very nice.
Woohoo!
Very nice.
Yay.
Very nice. And let me go ahead and bring this up real quick. Oh, what did I do that for? I don't know why I did that. I'm going to bring this up. There we go. And let's take a look again. We got Kima's really great painted wolf. Very, very nice. And we have Rosa's piece, which is over here. Where is it?
Oh, we lost it.
No, I did not.
That's very end.
Get going.
What did I do with it?
Why we can't have nice things.
Oh, there it is.
That one.
There it is. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you very much, Rosa. So many tabs. Yeah, well, I'm operating over here. All right. But anyway, thank you all very much. Great fun today. Where is my thing? Oh, here it is. Yes, there it is. Yeah, it was good fun. All right, let me go through and let everybody kind of promote what they're promoting, and we'll end up with Jeff and take us out of here. But thank you, everybody, for coming. We do appreciate it. We will see you on Sunday night on the Fanspeak channel with Night Owls, and we'll talk about all the silly nonsense that's going on. And of course, we'll be back here next week. What is the theme next week? Anybody know?
It's a comic.
It's another Halloween.
I think we're talking.
No, you know what? I said we do V for Vendetta.
Hey.
I'd be
That's
willing
right.
for doing that.
Yeah, but there's like one image to do.
Remember the 5th of November.
That's fine. I'm happy drawing.
We're supposed to do Decay next week, right?
Yeah,
we're supposed to be doing Decay and then Melvin or something, aren't we? Something like that. Melvin,
Yes.
something.
Melvin.
I don't know what Melvin is.
Melvin.
Well, I love doing the indie stuff, but
Melvin,
keep in mind, you guys who do all the booking, we can throw in more random stuff where the guys just get to do something free for all like this. You don't have to,
Well,
have
we
to
can-
be indie every week,
Yeah, well, we'll take this offline. But
Oh,
I,
yeah, fine.
I,
That's fine.
I get it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can all try to draw something one or the other of us would. That could be funny.
Draw what you think the other
maybe-
person would draw.
I'm gonna choose what Amy would draw because that'd be freaking hilarious.
Well, you know what you should do? You should have a week where everyone has to draw Chester.
Yeah. Chest hair.
Give me an actual photo. I'll actually do a proper portrait. That'd be hilarious.
Okay, fine.
So we would all draw Burt Reynolds? What?
Yes, that's right.
Rabbit, I think I can find you a picture.
I think I have a little bit more of a Sean Connery going on, but all right then.
With an open hand slap.
Open hand
So we all just draw
an open hand slap.
Open hand slap.
She hits me, I hit the back.
I have had a face reveal. I have. Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah.
I remember on
Yeah.
Pontificators.
Yes, on
Yeah.
Pontificators, I use the camera. But anyway, go ahead, Andrew.
All right. Well, if you guys would like to follow the rest of my work, you can, of course, find me at solariansun.com, where you can read my webcomic for free. Tomorrow, we will have up to page 222 posted. And that's for free. And then, of course, if you want to sign up and subscribe for less than 1 cup of coffee a month, you can read almost 500 pages of content. This tomorrow, I will be posting up to page 486. As far as that goes, we're up into volume 3. And speaking of volumes, we have volume 2 coming up as a Kickstarter in January, where it'll be 200 another 200 plus pages, 7 chapters, 1 full story arc of the next continuing adventures of Solarian Sun. So be prepared for that, and you can sign up for a notification for when that launches over at Kickstarter.com. And then, of course, you can find me on DeviantArt, Instagram, and Twitter at AFLM Art.
Nice.
Sweet. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Hey. Yes.
I did find a photo of myself. I should share it.
You should.
You should.
It's going to be an old photo. Is this when you're breakdancing or something?
He's playing the sax with his muscles.
Yes, this one was for the wife, so don't share. Don't share it around. Don't share it around. But yeah, I'll go ahead and just let you guys take a look here.
Don't share your grinder photo.
Yeah. No, hey now, don't judge.
That's only for when he's going to Britain, though.
That's true. That's true. But let me just here we go. Here's my share. Okay, you guys memorize it and burn it into your memory. There you go. Okay.
Everyone take a
Everyone,
screenshot.
Shift Windows S.
There
Hey, I have that calendar.
Sports Illustrated.
It's a farce.
Yeah.
That's not him.
I'm not afraid to. I'm not afraid to show the hair. I don't. I'm not a manscaper like Eric. Just so you know.
Just jealous.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, fair, fine.
That's that bartender at that vampire bar.
Anyway, let's keep going here. Amy, would you like to say something nice to people?
Yes. There's someone. Thanks for coming to see us as always. Let's see here. Oh, this was so much fun. And thanks for coming along and making it all that more special and for voting and just getting engaged with the whole experience. It's been really great. Well, let's see. Oh my gosh, I've got like 3 paintings to finish up for an art show I'm doing tomorrow morning. So I'm going to be up late painting. But I'm really glad I got the time to come in here and see everybody and wish you all a happy Halloween. We might be. I know there's another one between here and Halloween, but still, whatever the case. Enjoy your candy, and we will see you next week. Good night, everyone.
Sweet. You got better at that. You
Good
got
luck.
better at that. Good job. Good job. Honey.
Hi everyone. So I'm gonna try and do at least close as good as Amy did. When we're not hanging out with all y'all and drawing and animating, we have a little game studio we make games on. We released our first one a while ago. We built a new engine, so we're getting that field testing game, working on new projects. But until we have any like screen captures to show that, we do have our first game, and there's a free demo available for it on Steam. It's called Artisan Going Home Again, and you can you check that out and keep in touch with us on unseekingdom.com and maybe see us on Edwin's Storytime.
Yeah,
we hang out there all the time.
There you
And
go.
also,
Sweet.
Melissa got the walk cycle going forward.
She does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, it's very cool. So I still think she should be eaten, but
That would take another hour.
Yeah. No, yeah. Well, right. But it looks great. Thank you very much. Let's move on to Amaran.
Armor.
Bye.
Hi.
Pro Slayer.
Yes.
Right. Around one DNQ that.
Nothing new.
He's a pro.
Nothing new going on.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Nothing new.
Nothing.
Same old, same old.
Well, happy hot summer Halloween there, Amran.
Oh yeah, that's
It
true.
is unseasonably warm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Enjoy.
It's 29 degrees out right now.
Oh my God. Goodness gracious. I'm down in the 14s, thank goodness. That's Celsius for all you
Yes.
Americans.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's probably like nice, not like oh my gosh, cold, but
Yeah.
nice.
I have no
No, it's-
idea what
it-
the Fahrenheit is.
It's more warmer than it is comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Normal.
okay.
So it's warmer
So,
than
like,
normal.
ladies.
I have been converted against my will. I am a metric person now instead of imperial.
Mm.
Oh
This is
well.
about 17 degrees
Traitor.
here at the minute.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad.
No, it's not bad
Anything
at all.
under 20 is fair, I think. But thank you very much, Amran. Eric, sir.
Oh yeah. The Zombiful Adventure is still funding. I got 9 more days left, and we are at 98 backers. So we will break 100 definitely, and probably go over 3,000 definitely, because you always get a big surge at the end. So
Sure.
yeah. U.S. Marshals Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn have to rescue a train full of zombies with his wife on it.
Messages.
Oh, it's not good.
They're rescuing zombies.
It's zombies.
Zombies.
Zombie cowboys.
Zombies are
It's all
people,
zombies, unless it's my werewolf comic book I've been doing on Patreon. But yeah,
too. Ooh.
always
nice.
zombies.
How's Patreon working out?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, sweet.
I got 3 patrons.
Nice.
There. Nice. Nice.
But I've been having
$1
fun
a
drawing
month.
the little comic I've been doing for them.
Yeah, that's neat, dude. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I do love the little
Thank you.
circle picture you got here. That's great. Who's she?
That's Becky Thatcher.
Oh, get him, Becky.
Yeah, she
All right.
was. She has to defend herself on the train till Tom and Huck arrive.
Is she the?
Sure.
Is she called the Iron Lady? No.
Why?
Isn't that Margaret?
Yes, I know. I was making a joke.
Oh yeah, of course.
I wasn't even sure if I was right.
Margaret Thatcher was
That's
English.
thigh high.
Oh, that's
Thigh
a bad
high.
joke.
She was the Iron Lady. Yeah. Okay, fine. Well, they don't always
She was English.
fit. Elrod, do you have
We're a
some
little
wrestling? Oh, look at that Nosferatu just pop up. Look at that. Elrod.
Yeah, I finally did something worthwhile after the show ended.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I love the coat, dude. It is so cool.
Vampires can be cold too.
Yeah, they're stylish fellas.
Or indifferent.
What it's all about.
Yeah, it just makes me sad though, because I think of What We Do in the Dark and the poor Nosferatu dying. It was sad.
Oh.
Oh, and the American one where he spoilers, he comes back. It's great.
Oh, does he? I didn't know that. All right, it's cool. Well, thank you, Elrod. It's a great Nosferatu. Let's go on to Keenma. Would you like to say something, Keenma?
No, I'm ready to go to bed.
Okay.
Have a good night, Kima.
Me too.
You did a great piece of art here, though, Keenma. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you knew the name of the bar I had gone to 30 years ago. That's awesome.
Yeah, that ruled.
That is
I
awesome.
took that picture.
Yeah. It was a weird experience. It was weird. Anyway, Rabbit, sir.
Find me on the usual places Jeff will put the thing in. This is a sketch from my comic that I'm working on.
Nice. Oh, it looks good. Looks good. What is this character's name?
Name?
Yes.
Bob.
I don't have a name.
I think he should be
I haven't worked
Felipe.
on it. It's not really that kind of story.
Felipe
It's no
de-
name in comics.
Felipe de Milan.
He looks like a
Ferdinand.
Jeff. He looks like a Jeff Potts.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Call him-
I mean-
call him Jeff.
You don't know what he looks like because he's not got his face showing.
Cherry Potts.
I still say remember that name, Felipe de Milan. That's the one you want to go with. I think.
Okay, well, it'll work well in sci-fi dark fantasy, so I'm sure.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Robin. Alan.
Yeah, I got what do you call it? The Ace Volume 2 is already going out. I just received my copy today. Came with this cool big sticker that I designed. Yeah, I'm that narcissistic. Tales of Novatera still in demand. CG Vacation's also going out already. I received my copy of that hardcover with the cover by Dale Keown, but I'm the guy who laid it out, so it's like my first collab with a legend, which was pretty fun.
So jealous.
And
Yeah.
Do you stay awake during the collab?
yeah, I stayed away. I didn't drink as much. And then what do you call it? And then Atrocity on issue number 1 is still on Amazon. It's just there to introduce everyone to the book. I'm working on the second one.
Yay.
And catch my drawings that I've been doing for Kayfabe-tober. I've been doing one every month, every day for this month. I got 4 more to go. Tomorrow's Jason, then Michael Myers, then a Lovecraft, and then the Great Pumpkin on the 31st.
Oh,
Should be
nice.
fun.
Nice.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
good. They've been good so far.
Yeah. And I do love this title. Ma, it's me, you fool.
It's me, you fool.
Yes.
Beast man.
Yes. That's awesome. All right, cool. Let's see who's next here. That would bring me all the way down to Mr. Motion.
Mr. Motion.
All right. Well, y'all can follow me on Instagram at creation.jason. And you can look at my cool stuff there. And yeah, that's basically it. God bless y'all and have a happy Halloween.
Thank you. And you have a great Halloween name, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah,
very
I got
nice.
a lot of scary stuff on there if y'all are interested. So yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you do scary really well. And Rosa isn't going to be last today. Huh.
No.
Go ahead, Rosa. She's opening packages. Fig Newtons?
I bet.
Fig Newtons.
Yep.
Ooh, Fig Newton.
Hey, really?
I haven't had Fig Newton in forever. I need a Fig
I
Newton.
love-
I desperately need a Fig Newton.
They still got it.
Whatchamacallits and Fig Newtons.
Whatchamacallit, Fig Newtons and Yoo-Hoos.
Banana
I need a
splits.
Yoo-Hoo.
Okay. All right. Well, gonna see if we'll work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have Yoo-Hoos over there?
No, damn it.
That seems like something that would totally be in Japan.
And you
Yeah.
know, Yoo-Hoos are vitamin fortified.
They are
Chocolate water.
I'm sure they are.
vitamin fortified.
Probably.
Essential vitamins and minerals, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Just like Fruity Pebbles.
Yoo-Hoos are
That's
awesome.
right.
You know what's really good is Dell's frozen lemonade too.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby. Rosa, I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. We were talking about Yoo-Hoos, and I wasn't going to interrupt.
I know, right?
That's some good food there.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow, it's Watcher in the Down. Be there for my sci-fi, western, saga, Prometheus Award nominated, and it is full of dead bodies. Probably because I use it as therapy to get over all of the bodies that I saw, and so I have all sorts of dead people in it, and yeah, there's a lot of horror in it, especially in the second series. So I've been walking through all of the fields of dead people that have been left behind, happening, and there's a lot of body horror there. So it's in there. So if you want to see more of that stuff, I actually probably will use this picture in the book actually because there's a place in there for it. So so that was good. So when I'm drawing my own stuff, I actually do okay, sort of, you know. But anyhow, I just love all of you. Thank you so much for letting me be on the show, and I love working with you guys. It is so much fun to see everything y'all do every week. It is just so, I mean, and looking at stuff like when Rabbit and Armoron and Kenma make stuff, and then, you know, and then people like Jason show up just out of nowhere and go, "Hey, I'm going to make art." And I'm like, I did a thing, you know.
You did. Actually, it was great today, Rosa. I really liked it.
Don't.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. It was sort of therapeutic for me, so I really appreciate it.
And we'll see you on next show next week.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah, no. Have fun. Give him a hard time.
We'll get you a win.
Well, Kenma's going to be on there, though. So Kenma's going to be there, too.
That's true.
I am.
That is true.
Yeah, I
You
think so.
are. Yes.
Because you're tied, I think.
Amy.
He
Well,
will
I don't,
be.
I don't need to win to be on there.
Amy.
Hi.
No, it's true.
Amy. You need to add 2 things to the list of food for Chester.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Yoo-Hoo, and we have Fig Newtons, and we have whatchamacallits. What else?
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. Oh, I love Reese's Pieces. Okay, I'll get 2 boxes.
And Funny Bones.
Funny
Oh
Bones?
wow, Funny Bones.
Do they still make
making
those in
I
'85?
thought that was a freaking kids thing. Okay.
No, they're great, man. Forever.
Don't know what that is. We'll look it up.
Yes.
I don't know what most
Funny
of those
Bones.
things are.
All right. Anyway, a cup. The cups of the pieces, dude. Reese's Pieces are awesome.
Oh,
That's
yes.
peanut butter and chocolate
Yes,
stuff,
yes.
right? Is that what they are?
Nope, they're peanut butter.
I will die
What
in
about the
diabetic
Reese's
coma.
peanut
It'll
butter?
be great.
What
It's
about the
American
Roly
peanut
Beans?
butter, though, right? Not actual peanut butter, if I remember right.
Oh, who knows? They're just great, though. They're pure death. It's perfect. Sheldon,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yo,
say something nice to the people.
hello people. You're all very nice. Follow my Instagram. Should be in the chat. And check out Occult Descent on Kickstarter. Yeah. Sweet. Jeff Potts put that link in the chat. Yeah, follow that and just like for less than a cup of coffee, you just give me money.
Yeah.
Hopefully it reaches up to 2,500. And what? Hello.
I don't know. Someone said something, but thank you very much, Sheldon. Great piece today. I really liked your piece. Actually, it was really neat. But alrighty. Well, thank you all very much. I really hope everyone has a great Halloween this weekend. Does something fun. You know, watch a movie, go out with friends, bob for apples. Do they still do that?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Fun.
In the movies.
Yeah.
I have
right before somebody gets their head cut off.
Well,
We
that
buff
part.
for green cards.
Oh,
I think you're doing it wrong if anybody's losing their head.
that's true. That's true.
It is Halloween, man.
Yeah. Once again, Eric, I could have made a very crude joke, but I didn't.
And
I
so
know, I'm very
appreciate
proud
it.
of you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you all very much. We'll check you out next time where we'll be doing Decayed. I think that's what they said. But Jeff, take
Yes.
us out of here, man.
Okay, Revenant in the Tomb. This links to Revenant in the Tomb, my YouTube channel, and subscribe to my email list. And just sent my manuscript off to the person to do the proofreading. So that's the reason why I haven't been sleeping. So, and namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Namaste.
There you go. Right.
Yeah. Very nice. Later, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye.
Night.
Night. Night. I'm tired.
Do they have Dr. Pepper in Japan, at least?
Yes, but I have to go through a lot to get it. And I do want to thank the girls for devulgarizing Chester. Thank you.
Well, thank you for making room for us.
Now
Yeah.
get a
Best Dr.
manscape.
Pepper
You.
I've ever had is the original recipe that they sell in a glass bottle. They don't sell it in California. I had to go to Texas to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the Dublin Dr. Peppers, but they stopped making those. You can still get them from Dublin. You go to Dublin Bottle